Wake up, it's time to start the show. With Joey C and Lou, let's get ready to go. A cool pineapple, morning's fresh start. And sipping Winkle always plays his part. Cupcakes, quarter cruising by. Ross dogs, broken spirits staying high and dry. Articulate John, still feeling hazy. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Dead Fool's here, repping strong. Happy Gosling, tagging along. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Ross Dog shouting, he's more lads the man. Chris Mack asks Joey heard about Aaron's plan. Ref Ugly with the classic call. No B, no green, echoing through the hall. Crumb says Hawk, Arnie's here to stay. Cupcakes corner, cruising all the way. Ryan A's got the jokes making the rounds. Imran Khan and his pot smoking sound. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Luke of the Bind with a cryptic note. Quad can't mend in a clash they wrote. Happy Gosling's got the Grindle beef, while Ross Dog spins stories like a true chief. Space Chief clouds by with flames and fire. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Do the Arnold impression one more time. This morning show's in its prime. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show is pure gold. So grab your coffee, don't be late. Joey C and Lou, they set the date. With laughs and vibes, they'll make your day. Joey C in the morning with Lou, here to stay.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the morning show with Joey C and Big Lou. What's happening? We got a special person here, Lou, in our chat room. You don't know him.
Chatting with Sax show.
Sax, dog. That's a superstar in the YouTube industry. This is a man that does he's got a mafia channel. He talks about all the mafia guys. He breaks them down. He finds out which ones are lying, which ones are phonies. This guy's the best, man. I've been on his show. He's been on our show.
He's about to record, but he appreciates it.
All right, got your chat, man, brother. I got to catch up with you. We got to catch up. It's been a while, man. I've been so busy. I know you've been busy, but I've been checking you out, man. Glad you popped by. Everybody, please go to Chat with Stacks if you're interested in anything with the mafia. This guy will tell you who the real guys are and who the guys that are frauds, and he don't care. He goes right in and he rips their guts out. And I'm talking about guys like you got a couple phonies over there that claim they're big mafia guys, and Stacks, he gets in there and rips their guts out with his reports, man, and he's unbelievable. Thanks for stopping by, Stacks. I hope everything's well, man.
How many fucking accounts does this clown have?
There's a lot. Get
Jesus.
Luke of the Bind is here. What's happening, Luke? See, Jim Grindle's here. We got Sir Vasva. Is it Vasov? Is that how you say it? Vasov?
Sir Vosev.
Yeah, Vosev. Welcome, everybody. What's happening, Lou? What's going on? Been a busy weekend.
He's been interviewing 1%, so he's been dealing with the bikers, outlaws.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he gets into
now. I might have to look this up, as I'm interested in that life.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he does a great job, man. He's a good friend. I consider him a friend. He interviewed on my prison podcast. I've been on his show. I've been on his live shows. He's just right. He's a righteous man. Gonzo, what's happening? Shout out Big Lou and Joey C. What's up, Gonzo? What's happening, brother? But Stacks, man, he's the real deal, people. The real deal. I mean, you just go over there and you give that man support. He'll show you a lot of love. I'll tell you right now. He's well liked, and he ain't afraid to go after some of those guys. I'll tell you that right now. It's impressive, very impressive. I saw a clip. What happened with the big Kahuna, Joey C? Are you guys good? Yeah. Well, obviously, I was very impressed how he handled his interview. I reached out to him yesterday, and I told him from the bottom of my heart, for my part and all that goofy mess, I'm sorry. And he said he said he appreciated that I said I'm sorry, and that he said he wished me and Lou good luck, and I don't he may come back to the Alpha Shot Lounge. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, but he just appreciated. I did throw him on the bus on a couple of things. I did, you know, I did say a few things about him that I probably should have said, and I apologized to him and for that. And I told him it was just a really bad thing that went bad for both of us. That we both made a lot of mistakes. We learned from it. We learned.
You learn from it.
We learned. We definitely learned from it. So I'm cool with that. I feel much at peace that I was able to reach out to him and he responded back. So we're all good. I was very impressed with the way he handled himself, and that goes to show you that the guy is a stand-up guy. So
Yes, that's what it is.
I wish him. What's going on this morning, Lou? I don't know if you caught any of the craziness I was involved in this weekend.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I watched. It was interesting.
yeah.
I had my own fun day yesterday.
You did? What did you do yesterday? You went with grandson, didn't you?
Yes, I was at my cousin's house and the family got together. We had breakfast.
Wow.
The two infants somewhat played with each other.
Nice. Cousins are basically our cousins, you would say?
So they would be second cousins.
All right, so second cousins. So they're getting to know each other, little guys.
Yes, she every time she's around, she's normally crying because she's just one of those. But yesterday she was actually, enjoying, like, she's really impressed me on the floor, like rolling over, starting to, I mean, she's only 6 months old and she's already started crawling.
Oh, that's wonderful. 6 months old, she's already crawling, man. She'll be walking before she's a year old.
Yeah, before you know it, she'll probably start walking just like my grandson. My grandson likes to stand already.
Oh, good. How old is he?
He'll be 8 months in 2 days.
If he starts standing, he'll walk around tables and stuff like that. He'll start learning how to walk around the tables.
Yeah, so these kids is like, shit. They were just playing my cousin's his first base son. He's 5 now, but they still had some of his old toys, like the sound toys. I can't stand those things. I don't put batteries in those fucking things. But my cousin, she went and bought a big ass pack of batteries to put in all these toys. So it was just, and then they kind of sync up together,
right,
and make a song together. So they were enjoying that.
Right. That's awesome, man. That's what it's all about, man. I mean, especially when you got 2 infant babies or toddlers, not even toddlers,
It is the blessings.
It is that's the blessing, brother. It's just,
and like, come to find out, yesterday was National Grandparents' Day.
Was it yesterday? Really?
Yeah, my cousin's scrolling through something and he goes, "Oh shit, it's National Grandparents' Day. Happy day, guys."
Yesterday, babe, was National Grandparents' Day. Oh, my wife knew it. No wonder she was a little sad.
And my mom, my cousin, like, "Damn, National Grandparents' Day, and you had to cook breakfast, Titi." So it was good because my uncle came in. He's pushing 90.
Your uncle's pushing 90 and he's still kicking really good?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So he got to hang out with his granddaughter and grandson for a little bit.
I mean, in 90s, you're 8 years old, and if you can still walk somewhat decent and get up on your own. And
he walked. He walks like he's still. He ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say he's walking fast, but for a 90-year-old, he's walking pretty good.
You think he's still trying to get some?
That part I doubt it.
You doubt it? Okay, because I don't know. There's some horny old 90-year-old men. You know what I'm saying?
That would probably be me and you.
Me and you? I don't know. I'll put me in that category. I got a wife. I'll be horny.
Yes,
for her.
We would be horny for our significant partners.
Okay. I can accept that answer.
Yeah,
I don't know if at 90. I tell you what. I hope I'm here at 90. Let's see if I'm 90. What if my wife will be? She'll be 74. She'll be a spring chicken.
See, that's the funny thing. It's like my grandfather lived till he was 91. My grandmother, she was 80 something, but she had dementia. She had real bad stages of Alzheimer's, so that was different. She was kept alive basically through my aunt taking care of her.
Right.
My aunt probably gave her an extra 25 years of life.
You got longevity in your family.
Eh, yeah, but it's also how they ate back in the day.
Right. How
Everything
do they
was
eat?
home cooked, nothing processed.
Right,
Everything was
right.
fresh. You know how everything was sold back then? Freshness, no canned goods, none of that shit. None like
Yeah.
us nowadays.
Well, plus they had their own remedies. They have their own remedies, of, medicine. They had simple things. Like, I remember for, like, a cold, chicken soup. That was the go make yourself a thing of chicken soup to knock out
Oh
that,
man,
you know
when you're feeling sick
it was
and the moms makes that homemade chicken noodle soup, like you say, oh,
yeah.
that's so
My
good.
grandmother used to say, "What about some of the, like, the headache stuff they would give you?" It would be like, go drink, they would mix something in the water or hot, and they would make you drink it. They had weird shit. Sleep at night, cinnamon, a little nutmeg, and you put that in your you don't hear that stuff no more, you know what I'm saying? There was cinnamon
No.
and nutmeg you put in the warm milk, it'll make you go to sleep.
Well, you want a trick to help you sleep. Sleep on your left side.
Sleep on your left side. Do I sleep on my left side? Yeah, I think I'm a left side sleeper. I think I am.
It's
And I
something
toss
I've
a lot.
seen. I'm a toss and turner, but when I lay down, I start on my back.
Yeah,
Then I'll roll over to my left side, and literally within 5 to 10 minutes, I'm out.
I toss. I
I'm already snoring like a fucking boar.
Yeah, but so you go right out. But
Yeah, I'm one of those that once I'm ready, I'm ready.
well, I if I'm very tired, I could hit the pillow and I could go to sleep. But otherwise, I toss and turn, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. Sometimes I just flip flop back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can't sleep hot. It's got to be cold. Got to be ice cold.
Yes, I'm the same way.
Got to be ice cold. I can't be comfortable at all if there's any heat. Yeah.
But you got to figure my when during the daytime, my AC is at about 68 degrees, so my house is always an ice box. But when we go to bed, I knock that bitch down to 63.
Mike says I guess he's gonna be the compliment here. Mike's saying I still
Yeah, he
can't
can't
believe
believe
Lou's
I'm a
grandson.
grandfather.
He can't
Yeah,
believe it. I mean, Lou only looks about 21 years old, don't he? I mean, Jesus. Yeah, he said, "Yeah, we're
boy.
21." People if I was 21, he said, boy, look out."
I wish I was 21 again.
That's funny. I don't.
21, 21, 165 pounds, rip.
Wow. Rip,
Forget
walking to the
about it.
street, boom, boom. Here comes Big Lou down the street at 21. That'd be great. I don't wish I was 21. I don't wish I was 31. I wish I was 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's what I wish.
I don't want to go back to those ages.
I do.
I mean, the only thing, like, if you had the opportunity to, yes, I would have changed some things.
Yeah.
Definitely would have paid attention in school a little more.
Yeah.
But who's to say I still would have done it? It's just I hated school.
If you think about that, if you try to change, if you think about if what you would have done if you not what you know today, change your course of your life, it could have went even worse for you. Messed up with
Oh,
that.
we got a gifted membership from Darth Nugs.
Dark Nugs, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Morning, Chris back. I got a new policy around here, Lou. I don't know if I gave you the memo.
You notice I ain't been highlighting no chats. If they not money, they don't get highlighted.
Yeah, just the mods, just our mods. We in our people that really support the channel, that really are friends. We're not gonna let the non-friends, and we know who they are, because they just want to be here to clip and
God damn, Gonzo,
wow,
good
yeah.
for you.
What was that?
I was bad in school, but then I went to Harvard. Shit, that's an accomplishment in itself.
Who we talking about? Morning, Joey.
Gonzo.
Oh no. Gonzo. Gonzo. Yeah, Gonzo's pretty sharp on his feet. Gonzo's a
Yeah.
solid
And
dude, man. Here's
I'll
the other
put
solid dude. Right here, buddy. Look, this is morning, Joey. I'm sorry. There's no need to be apologized. It was my mistake for jumping into a conversation. I didn't know the whole
and
chat.
that was funny yesterday. You're like, Chris Mack, are
I,
you talking to me? I thought we were good. No, 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 no,
I was
no.
like, no, because my first thing is like, nah, that's not Chris Beck. Chris Beck and we never had a problem. And I'm like, he's never. I start doubting it was him at first because he's never talked like that to anybody ever. And I'm like, and then I go, Chris, and he goes, no, Joey, not you. I would never talk to you like that. And I go, he must have been really upset because he's never shown that side of him.
There was someone in the chat that aggravated him, and they were going back and forth. Like it's one of those when you're not really paying attention to the chat, you
right,
won't know where the conversation is, and you just see something like,
right,
"Is this
right.
towards me?" I
But
knew
he,
where you were coming from when you did it, but I was like, nah, I don't think
I
Chris
did it very
is.
respectfully to him because I didn't go right away into fire on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this ain't. Even though people that are in the chat that are negative, he's the voice of reason for them. He really tries to explain things to them. Because they must have really rubbed him the wrong way. And hey, good for him. Good for him. You know, good for him that he ain't gonna take that. That's to me is smart. You know. But Lou, it's all good. But Lou, remember I was telling you the other day, I wanted to show something today. Me and you watched it. And I think I'm gonna show that on Monday. Remember that? That bit I wanted to show you that from Julie's network.
Yes, the musical bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna go over that, and let's see what if any of these people remember this bit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's pretty funny. You were laughing your ass off. I know you were laughing.
It had me laughing.
Yeah,
I'll give you that one. It had me laughing.
it's something to keep everybody get them in a good mood, and I think it's
I think it would be better if it was in the time of the holiday season when the bit
well,
took place. But
September. It's coming in the holiday season.
I mean, the closest holiday we got to us right now is fucking Halloween.
Well, that's all right. It's still holiday season. Here we go. All right. This is let me give you a little backwash on this. This is me back on December 13th. I was on the Shuli Network. Zen was busted my chops. He wrote a Christmas Carol song. It's the 12 days of Christmas Carol of Sesame. And it was the Shuli chat was trying to get us not to do this, and they hated it. And Shuli turned it into gold. And it wound up being so great. It was this. You got to understand it. Shuli got he was like, no, you guys were watching this. He gave him an out. He even said, someone said, I'll give you $100 not to do it. He goes, all right, $100, 5 times 5. Each of us get $100. He right away, he went right in to protect us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of guy he is. He's a straight up good dude, man. So let's play the 12th day of Christmas. Karaoke. Let's hear the song.
Just don't read it on the screen.
Yeah, because it's gonna go like it's gonna tell you when
Ready?
you sing. Right. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Wait a second. On the first day of Christmas, I got
This is great. Here we go.
I would have paid you just to stay quiet.
After read it.
On the first day of Christmas, I got from Joey C a microphone that is really shitty.
Off tune.
Day of Christmas, I got from Joey C 2 bags of Coke and a microphone that's really shitty.
Third day of Christmas, I got from Joey C 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of Coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
You forgot the 4 court date.
On the 4th day of
Yeah, you're on 5th.
Christmas, I got from Joey C 4 court date, 3
You're on 5.
What'd we miss?
That's
You're
right.
on
He's right.
5.
No, I was. Come on.
1, 2,
Wow, what a train wreck.
Yes, I got from Joey C 5 years in jail.
Goddamn right.
4 court dates, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of Coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
On the 6th day of Christmas, I got from Joey C. Bitch looks behind me. 5 years in jail, 4 court cases, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of Coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
And he still has a shitty microphone. The microphone still hasn't been corrected properly.
Christmas, I got from Joey C 7 news, breaking news, 6 look behind me, 5 years in jail, 4 court dates, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of Coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
The 8th day of Christmas, I got from Joey C 8 steps on ceiling.
Shut the music
7
off.
years
Nobody's
of
on
break-in, 6 look behind me, 5 years in jail, 4 court dates, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of Coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
On the 9th day of Susmas, I got from Joey C.
Yes.
9 jerk-offs jerking, 8 steps unseen, stealing, 7 news of breaking, 6
Jerky,
look
jerky.
behind me's, 5 years in jail,
Boom.
4 court dates, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of coke, and a microphone that's really shitty. On the 10th day of Susmas, I got
Can we
from
just
Joey
skip to
C.
12? Can we just go to 12?
Are we going to 12? On the
You
12th day
finish
of
it up.
Christmas, I got from Joey C. 12 puppet sharking, 11 crack pipe smoking, 10 John is lying, 9 jack-offs jerking, 8 steps of stealing, 7 news of breaking, 6 look behind me, 5 years in jail, 4 court dates, 3 stab wounds, 2 bags of coke, and a microphone that's really shitty.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a
Wow.
Chewy Network fucking home
Wow.
run right there.
Guys.
Hey, just goes to show. Just goes to show. Hey, you guys don't know shit about a killer bit. You guys would have left. You guys would have continued your Sesame without that gift, without that gold. Come on.
Thanks, Julie.
So my question is, how much will it take to never hear you sing again?
You gotta admit that was so, because that BS show was in the morning, and if you were down and out, they brought you back to life, man. They just, it was so. When Zen got a hold of me, he says, "Listen, I want to do this funny bit with you," because, and he told me, and I go, because he asked me, I'm like, hey, go for it, I like it, it was good, it's funny,
You guys
And,
should have practiced a bit a little better, though.
Well, that's the thing, they did send everything out, and I think, because he asked me, you've been studying your thing, I go, I never got it, nobody, and I forgot about it. So on the day that they showed up, I go, well, I didn't even know what the fuck it was, and I'm like, but then they all fucked. None of them studied. It was funny. It was funny.
Bob's going to Turkey?
Yeah, I don't. Is that legit, Chris? I guess he is. I don't know. I haven't asked him. I thought it was just a bit. I don't know. Bob with Bob and everything he's talking. I don't know. I guess he is going. He really is, huh?
What's he going out there for? A show or just a visit?
I don't know. I'll find out now. But just back. I'll find out. I asked Bob when I talked to him. I talk to him a couple times a week. I'll find out. I'll try to call him. I'll get a hold of him today, matter of fact, to find out. That's funny. But that was just the BS show was so much fun, man. It was just I done so many BS shows last year, and
I do like what Chris Mack said though, because Chris Mack was like, you know what, this is a decent bit, and at least it's not a bit that's on fucking Stuttering John.
Right, yeah. And it was the BS show wasn't about Stuttering John. That was the Uncle Rico show. Just the BS show towards the end they went into Stuttering John, and I think that's kind of why they titrated it down to. It went away for a couple months. It was perfect because summer was here. They wanted to spend time. Bob Levy was building. He was going to do Levyverse, so it was perfect timing. He had projects he wanted to do. Julie had the summer with his kids for being home from school. Everybody had the summer with their families, and then they brought the BS show back out. They've been showing it on not every Friday. I think the last 2 weeks they did it Friday, but I think there's going to be demand for it to come back. I think they did it right because it was on top. It was definitely a great show, but he focused on the Uncle Rico, and what they were doing was bringing John over to the BS, and people were about it.
I get going to do dental work.
Yeah,
that's cool and all, but
and
if
hair
you're
plugs.
fucking bald, just stay bald, man. Embrace the baldness.
Read this: that dental implants and hair plugs. He's getting hair plugs, and much cheaper in Turkey. A lot of people from Europe and America travels there to have their kind of stuff done. I think Mexico is big for dental tourism as well. But is it cheap to go there? I mean,
no.
Is it that
Flight
cheap?
ain't gonna be cheap, but
That's my question. Is he going with his wife going with him?
probably he's gonna need someone to help him.
Right. But can you see Bob Levy walking down in Turkey?
Because I know my stepfather has gone down to Colombia to get his hip replaced.
I've heard now.
And his wife went with them to help because there's a long recovery to that type of stuff. I can't speak for the recovery as far as getting your mouth done, but I'm sure he won't be able to eat right away. He'll have to probably do soups and stuff.
Right. Now, I know a lot of people do go into foreign countries for surgeries, but isn't a hip surgery and knee surgery? I mean, I heard it in Florida. It's
Can we
horrible.
address the idiocracy of fucking Rochi real quick?
No, we can't. I don't even acknowledge him anymore. We don't have to
Because like,
express anything to him.
we're not afraid of the chat, you dumb fuck. But if you ain't paying, why should we read you?
That you just gave what he wanted, though. You just gave what he wanted. That's what he wanted. Just speak now. He's nothing. He's a cockroach. We don't talk to him. Okay, he's
It was
here.
about 500 for a round.
I want him to keep stepping on his dick and keep saying things I am and I'm not, because then when my lawyer gets a hold of his country, we'll go start there. I'm gonna rip him a new asshole. That's simple. So we'll just leave him in the backbone. I'm not playing. He's only gonna hurt Pineapple. He's the one who hurt Pineapple. He continues to go and tell lies about me. He's gonna regret it. He's gonna think his funny little ass, like Benny Hill, whatever the fuck he thinks he is. You know, he thinks it's Benny Hill. That he thinks that's who he thinks he is. You'll see. I'm not playing.
I'm a coward.
Don't even let it bother you, Lou. That's what he does. Okay? And this guy is not allowed ever in my fucking chat room ever. He's part of Ian Hawk. See you later. See you later.
I'm a failure.
We're all failures.
Yeah, we're failures.
We're not gonna do this though. We're not gonna get on his bandwagon. We're not gonna make him an item here. As a matter of fact, we're not. No, he's a spectator. Let him be a spectator, a roach spectator that he is. Anyhow, Chris Beck says you could fly to London and Turkey for $50 or something on the European airline. Some of the budget flights in Europe are legit like $10. Really? Well, there you go, Lou. It's not that expensive. You want to go to Turkey?
No.
Why not?
What the fuck do I want to go to Turkey for?
I don't know, just to take a flight.
No, I don't even like half the fucking foods of the world. They ain't got steak and eggs. I'm not going nowhere.
How do you know they don't got steak and eggs?
It's Turkey. I've watched some other bloggers that travel to these countries, and they eat some nasty ass shit that I will not subject myself to.
It's very that's very. But I mean that is really cheap though. $50. You could fly from London to Turkey. I don't know the distance from London to Turkey. But for $50. So where does Bob got to fly into? London? He's got to fly into the UK first? Is that where he goes?
It's all depending on how the flight goes, really.
Oh man. Maybe Bob could go there and slap a couple of those Brits. You know what I'm saying? Just to slap them, you know, if he's gonna go through that route, you know. That'd be good. Wouldn't it be nice if I could get Bob to do that? You know. Yeah, those Benny Hill motherfuckers, they think they're Benny Hills, the ones that think they're funny over there, you know. They'll never be another Benny Hill, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly who I've been thought about it.
To Germany first, says Terry Nee.
Oh, okay. Hey, Terry, what's up, man? Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Hey, you know it's Terry Nee's birthday there. You know that, Lou?
I mean, it's been his birthday for the last month.
No, it doesn't matter. It's Terry Nee.
I mean, he's got an awesome birthday plan.
He is a great dude, Terry Nee. That's one of the good eggs, Lou. That's one of the good eggs. That's the guy that's funny. That's the guy that's
Brett Monkhouse. Weird hearing an American talk about nasty food.
Brett Monkhouse is here. That's nice to see you, Brett Monkhouse. We get, you know, these are some of the good guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think we should go, Lou. I think we should go and we maybe should escort Bob and help him out, man. It's that cheap. Get a passport. Let's go. We should call Bob up. Someone want to go with him.
All right. I know Dick Ulick is a loyal supporter.
Yeah, I know.
He goes, Joey, you really can't pick and choose what to read. Learn
Yes,
those important skills.
I can.
Don't let the exercise ball con you into ignoring your fans.
Yeah, I'm not ignoring my fans. I already know who I will talk to. And, you know, it's true. It's true. The truest statement is.
Yes, Terry needs so much cake. You know, good morning, big boss.
It's hard to explain because if I say it the wrong way, it's going to come out all wrong. But there's a method.
You can't win. You can't win. That's all it is. You just can't win.
You got to pick and choose because, listen, there's some people that don't read no free chats at all. Okay? But those guys are established guys, so they can do it because people are going to pay. You understand? And then you got guys that you want to grow organically and you want to have a good rapport. But there's also that you don't have to read any hate. You don't have to read anything negative. You just don't have to respond to that. You just don't. You recognize the people that are true loyal to you and to the channel, who are supporters of the channel. You definitely got to, if you got your mods, they're part of your channel. You know, they're part of your family. You got to acknowledge them, and then the good fans that are just here because they really enjoy it. You want to acknowledge them. So it's a catch-22 how you do it. You
The
just got to
Dicky
do it
Licks, the Terry Knees, the
right.
Brecton Cowses, the
Yeah. You see,
Carl.
right. When you build a relationship, you don't want to, like you said, he's right. Dick Luke is right. You don't want to pick and choose, but you got to pick and choose to the haters. You got to get the people that you know are nasty and they go for blood and they have no positiveness in their life. They're miserable people and they just don't care. And they think they're tough guys. That's the best part. That's the best part. They think they are tough guys and they can do it away whatever they want. The problem on the internet is too many people have let too many people get away with too much shit. Why it's gotten to where it's at, and all you got to do is just stand up to them. And I promise you, they think they're invincible. When you outlast them, they start scratching their heads. So, Joey, do you know who Count Dankula is? He's a Scottish YouTuber with a couple different channels. One, he does culture, current event commentary on it, and the other, he does long form videos. Really, I don't know who he is.
That's non people.
I'll is he? You know who he is, Lou?
Joey, really?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you watch a lot of
Joey,
weird
really?
stuff.
I mean, I've watched very specific things on YouTube.
Right. Well, just maybe you were suspicious. He's on
Really,
your list.
I'd never heard of fucking Count Dracula wannabe over here.
It's not Count Dracula. It's Count Dankula.
Yeah,
Get it right.
Dank, Drac, whatever. That's how I read it. Count Dracula. I thought he was talking about some cereal for a second.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you're thinking about cereal. You always had to think of fucking food. That's all. That's
Yeah, you know, I'm a fat ass that just thinks about nothing but
Wow.
food.
Hey, did you see that? Who was the?
Bob is
So-
dumb to go to Turkey for any reason. It's dangerous there and getting worse.
It is. What's up, big boss? Well, Bob is a tough guy. I think Bob will make it. He'll be all right. You know?
Yeah, but you got to be careful, bro. You an outsider. Those rules
That's
don't
it.
apply to you.
That's it, man.
He did one
you-
recently on on what? I can't even pronounce that.
Yakub?
Yakub. Yakub.
Really
Yeah,
funny.
whatever.
I'll
It's
check
really
it out,
funny
Chris. I
that-
appreciate that. Let me write this guy's name down. Lou.
Whoops,
take a mental
Typo
note.
City.
Take a mental note. Lou, I don't got no damn pen. You got a pen, Lou? Write that down. Write that down. So
He is one of the most famous YouTubers. Even I know of him.
Really. What does people know about Mr. Beastie? This Mr. Beastie guy? What's his backstory? Anybody know?
From what I understand, he started off, grew really big. He gives back to his community by doing charitable events and stuff like that. He's been in news recently because, you know, just like him, he had someone who was in that disgusting realm doing some disgusting shit.
So he is a chomo, though. I heard. Is it true? He's linked
Who,
to being a
Mr.
chomo.
Beats?
Yeah,
I don't know about him being a chodo,
a chodo, whatever. it's
but
called.
he likes to, you know, he puts like a video out like once a month
Okay.
because he puts a lot of production behind his shit.
How did he
He's
get his
got-
wealth?
Through YouTube.
YouTube, all through YouTube.
And he became self-made through YouTube.
Really? What was his topic?
And then that I don't know because he's not someone I follow. I never really paid attention to
The
him.
reason I asked about some of the games I play on my phone, he's doing the commercials, like the ads. He does a lot of the commercials for promoting that game for companies. Like,
Because he got paid to do it.
so
He
I
got
don't know
paid
if
to do it.
was he a
Half the
gamer?
people don't play their games.
Was he a gamer? Did he come in this world as a gamer?
I don't think so. I think he came in just discussing things.
He just keeps coming up on my phone when I play games. It's like they'll do these ads, and he's promoting a new game, and he's got his own line of games down. His production that they're his, and he swears if you sign up for his game, you get the bonus, like 100 to 1,000 bonus, and you got an opportunity to win 3,000. And I don't know if he's legit.
Remember that show on Netflix called Squid Games?
Yeah,
That
I'm
show.
not-
Well, he
I'm not
did
a
his. Really, you don't watch Netflix, but you watch Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai's on Netflix.
right, but I'm saying I'm not really for specific things. I'm not an
Okay.
everyday Netflix guy. So, I'm not paying their price. They're just ridiculous. They charge.
And I know he's got a toy line That's a recent thing that I saw. He's also got a restaurant, like a burger chain restaurant, Mr.
Really?
Beats
But
Burgers.
he just invested his money in everything. He goes with he's like one of those big guru guys that just the conglomerate that just keeps investing in anything and anything. But this gaming industry that he's into, it's big money. But they get you to play their game for free. You don't put none of your own money. It's no money of your own. You play these games and they swear that you're gonna make money. You know, you got all these little things that are like, it's just weird. Like they got a group that about 6 people. They're all the same actors in every commercial, and they're just like they're like idiots. But then they also give me your phone, you know, and they go play this app, and then look, I just won $500, and they claim they pay out. Well, I've been playing their games, and I took some of their games up to $10,000. Hit the payout button. I'm still waiting for months. After you hit the payout button, they say, okay, now you got to watch 39 videos, or you got to go watch 100 commercials.
Yeah, they fucking get you to do all this other shit just to get.
Yeah, and they're spinning you. They're spinning you, and you fucking go around a circle. And first round, I did it. Oh shit, man! I want to get this $1,000. You know, it's mine. They're telling me you're in queue. You're 10,000 in line to get paid out, but you got to go watch 100 videos, and you got to sit there. And the videos are short, 60 seconds less. I tell you
It
what,
doesn't matter. That's time that you're wasting.
it's
some-
just the whole gimmick is the advertisers. That's what they want you. You watch the commercials. That's how they get paid through the advertisers. So they're getting their
Yeah.
commercials out,
And that's how they're going to pay you.
right. They don't pay you. They still don't pay you. They scam you,
Oh,
and he's part of the scam.
I mean,
His name's on it.
they can get away with it. They do it.
They straight lie, and he's got his name attached to it. I got about 20 games.
Can we just block this fucking roach? Like, just get rid of
He's
him.
got 25 fucking. He's got 25.
Oh well, each one he comes in with, they'll just get fucking deleted. I'm tired. Like, understand, you fucking dumb cockroach. Understand this, you stupid Italian idiot. No, you're not Italian. You're fucking Brit. You Brit fuck monk. It is hot as balls outside. The man has stated it 20,000 times. Once it cools out outside, he will go back to walk and talk. You dumb fucking cockroach. Go fuck yourself. You probably can't even do that right, you fucking boy.
He's a Benny Hill. He's a Benny Hill motherfucker. That's what he is. He tries to be like Benny Hill.
Like,
You know?
oh, what happened to walk and talk? You know, I've done said it 20 fucking thousand times. The humidity outside is fucking ridiculous.
Now, Lou, he's gonna target you now. You're in trouble now.
Oh, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. What are you going to say? I got fucked
They're
up.
coming.
So what?
They're coming. They're coming.
You
Yeah,
know what, Mason? You stay fucking professional, you fucking cocksucker. Quit telling me to stay professional.
There, come
Fuck
back with
you,
his other one.
Rochi. Yeah, and it's gone too. I
He
got
wants you
all
to
day to
spurg
do
out,
this.
so he wants you to spurg out. That's his whole thing. He just won. You let him win today. I told you, don't even acknowledge him. You got to put it in your head to not even look at him. You have to.
It's hard to not look when you got a chat right here. Maybe if we just got rid of the fucking chat, but then that's counterproductive.
Let them handle it. If he goes overboard, they'll handle it. That's what we got them for. He ain't shit. He's a wannabe who thinks he's fucking somebody. He got no fucking backbone. I beat him every corner of the fucking internet. He keeps saying the same shit. He go back to a list. He can't find nothing new, so he goes in circles. Well, let me talk about this today. Let me talk about the 247. Let me talk about the walk and talk. He's got nothing. He brings nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, walk and talk will come back.
Nothing.
I doubt it'll be in October. We're still dealing with the fucking bullshit.
I hope it'll be October. I'm hoping it will be, but I don't know. It's
Come on, Joey.
brutal.
We live in Florida. October, we're still dealing with humidity.
It's worse at night though. It's worse at night.
I know it is because you know why it's worse at night? All these fucking rainstorms we've been getting.
Terrible, man. I want to do it. I believe me. I want to get out there. I like doing my walk and talk. I had a lot of fun doing it. You know, and it was successful.
Don't worry, no words are gonna come out my mouth. I caught myself, Mason. I was about to say the F word, but I caught myself.
He's trying real hard, Mason. Cut him some slack. He's really trying hard. He's doing a good job. But the walk and talk, I enjoyed doing them, but they were successful. That it wasn't that they were successful. The whole thing, let's not forget, it was successful. Successful. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it's like it's something that you don't want to burn out and do it all every day for a whole, you know, every day. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it. You want to just do it in 4 or 5 months a year. You know what I'm saying? And then put it to
I'm
rest
with Horatio here. I'll take snow over heat any day.
You know, I miss the snow. I'll be honest with you.
You know, when's the last time you saw snow?
Oh God, I remember. Let me see what year it was. Oh, God. I went.
I can say for me, we moved away from New Jersey in '88.
Right.
I have never been back up north since.
Ever. Never.
Never.
I've been here
I've
since
been confined to this stupid state of Florida since '88.
I've been here 24 years. I've been home 4 times in 24 years. Once
I've
in the wintertime, I had a 5-day trip there. Second day, packed my bags. I said, "You guys want to come to Florida to visit me?" I can't. It was so cold, and I grew up in the cold, and it was, my body had thinned out my blood so much in 24 years. Back then I was probably like 10 years in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you get used to certain
Oh,
elements when you live in it, but
couldn't do it no more.
Brent, I believe you're in Australia. You know heat.
Yes,
It's
I
not
know it's
good
good
for
for
me.
you, but
It's
it's
not
not
good
good
for you
for you when the
because
humidity is it just if you got
so
any type of breathing problems or any type of where you have problems with a lot of things. You got to remember now. Hey, dude, what's
dude,
happening? You got
remember how you got sick the day we went to
yes,
lunch
just from
because
the
of the heat?
heat.
Like,
Yeah,
okay, so mind you this, Friday and yesterday I'm outdoors half the
right,
day.
right.
Felt like shit each time I came home.
Yes, it drains you. So when you're overweight, we both are overweight. You both carry that, and it's just even if you're just normal walking, and you got to understand now. Me,
Yeah,
I
Chris Mack,
abused
it is.
I abused my body for years with serious drug use. That plays into it. The extra excess weight, feet swelling, my hands swelling, the high blood pressure. So that gets to you. I just went from my I don't have AC in my van and went out. So I went from my house to pick up Lou, to go to Kentucky
And
Fried Chicken, to take Lou back home, for me to go back home. Really, drive is
you
not
got
that
stuck in
difficult,
traffic.
but on the way
That's
back,
what
I got stuck in
killed you.
traffic for an extra 20 minutes,
That's what
and
killed you. The
it
traffic.
killed me.
Getting out to
Killed
get gas. That was
I couldn't get out of I couldn't even get out. I had to force myself to move out of the van. It just hit me, and I was sick for the rest of the couple of days. It just drained me. So yes, I know heat's good for you, of course, but it depends how you get that heat.
Rick
I'm
Taylor. I grew up in Buffalo. I know cold and snow. Then I moved to San Diego for 10 years. Great
right,
weather. Now
right,
I live in Sarasota, Florida. Too
right,
hot, but better than the cold. You
right,
know, I felt that way when we moved from Jersey to Florida
right.
and all that. Getting used to because I lived in Miami at the time, so closer to further south, so it's not as cold. Like my cousins up here they'd be, having to wear pants and a sweater and stuff like that. One of my friends was like, "Bro, I fucking envy you because I'm outside. It's fucking 60 degrees outside. I'm outside in a tank top and gym shorts, just
Right,
walking up
right,
and down the neighborhood." He's like, "Bro, it's fucking 30 degrees up here."
right.
I'm like, "Sucks for
Well,
you."
you remember when you first come down to Florida? I moved here in the winter months of January. I came down here for a business meeting. I had worked for the Phillies to see if I could get if I was going to go, work in more months with them. I came in January, and I was here. I worked spring training a lot of years. I came down in March. Now, I was never here in January. Came in March all the time for my spring training. So
Yeah, and,
January,
and
I'm in
March is
shorts.
always
I'm in shorts. People and they're like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Are you kidding me?" It was like 65 degrees. I'm like, they go, "It's cold here." I go, "What?" But then after years of here, when you go from 93 degrees during the day and drop to 60 in Florida, it is cold when you've been here a lot of years. You wind up wearing a
yeah.
jacket.
Now, since I've been here
Right.
since '88, I've been here over 20 something years.
Now you're
Now
adjusted.
it's like I'm adjusted to this. But when, like you said, when you
Right.
first move down from the north, you come. This is cold,
Right. You're
bro.
like,
I'm used to
wow.
fucking minus 10
Right.
degrees and
People are looking at
snow
you.
and
They
all
were
this other.
staring at me. What's this guy doing in shorts in January? I'm like, what?
Like Horatio says, in the winter times, we could just throw on extra clothes to stay warm. Here, we can't take off all the clothes and walk around the streets thinking we'll get a ticket.
Let me answer Mike this. Mike, yeah, it was. People were like looking at me like I was crazy. They were bundled. I'm like, old people were like in winter coats. I'm like, it's only 60 to 50. It was like 55 degrees, and I'm like, wow, man, this is great, man. I just came out of a big snowstorm in Chicago, 20 below zero, and I'm like, wow. Joey, does the clutch on your AC compressor spin? I think it does. I'll call you later to help you diagnose your. I think the compressor does kick in, but for now it don't because there's no freon. I think I tried to put freon in, and it never got really ice cold, but it leaked out within an hour. Definitely
So
leaked out with it out.
if your compressor's good, then you probably just have a leak,
But
and you
I
might
don't know.
have to
It probably
replace
ain't no
it.
good no more because it's been like that for over a year. Not spinning. It's probably
Yeah,
locked.
but if you're not turning it on, then you're not. It should still be fine.
Well, I don't know. As far as I know, that's one of the things you check. But I think it's a. Uh, I had a problem with a Crown Vic, one of my cabs that they said it had Black Death in it in the air conditioner.
Yeah, Brent, you could have some broken seals. That could be your problem.
I don't know. I'd like to get it working. I wish I could, but right now I got the power steering went out. It's leaking real bad. So we
No, that's a simple fix, like just buying a new power
no,
steering.
not no more because I ran out of power steering fluid. I had to put something in there just to keep it going. I put all kind of shit in there.
You buy a new power steering pump, and you should be fine.
Yeah, I got it. But you know what I used? I put to get it going one day. I put coffee in there. I put coffee in there.
I thought you were going to say a can of beans.
I swear to God, we use coffee. I swear to God, it worked. It worked.
Don't worry, you know what you're eating today?
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. Oh my, I didn't get it today. I gotta go get it.
When we get off, you got
Oh yeah, I gotta go
you,
get it. Is that
you got the
today?
table
Oh,
lot right across the street from your house.
that's right. I forgot about today's Monday. Ugh.
Put olive oil in it like a real Italian.
Well, me, I remember the old standard steerings back in the day when I got my license. I had an older car.
Yeah,
So,
what Mike says, you could put dye in your air conditioning system.
right?
And use a
Use a
black
black
light
light
to
to
find
find
the
the.
gully.
Well, don't they got the special kind of stuff you put in that you could use the light or something that picks that up, right?
Probably.
I think they do.
That wasn't him, Joey.
That was who?
I don't know.
What is he? I know he's. Oh, laugh aloud. That one wasn't him, Joy. Which one? Which one are we talking about?
Uh, Chris Mack said you should have used automatic transmission.
I've done that. I know. Now listen, I went to my back where I got my little crate. One day I ran out because it's leaking. It's leaking like every day and a half. You got to put in there. So it's leaking pretty good, and it only leaks really bad when you make some sharp turn. And it's
So that's probably you had a hole in
high
the
pressure
hose.
hoses probably got the high pressure hose is probably when you turn the wheel like the back out and you turn it too much, you can hear it, and then you go out and look and you see it spraying on the ground. So that's the high pressure. I understand. I know a little bit about mechanical work. So it's the high pressure hose, but and then it's probably when you're just driving, it's got a slow leak. But when you do the turns, you get it faster coming out.
Yeah, 'cause you're
So I'm looking
putting
at the back. I'm looking for it back, and I go, damn! I used the transmission fluid last week. I said brake fluid. I got to put the brake fluid in. I use the brake. It's not going to harm it if it's going to leak out within a day. So I know it's. So one day, I'm like, fuck this, man. I go. I used to have a non-manual.
Oh, that fool is talking about the last one that wasn't Roachy.
It wasn't.
That
You
you
sure?
got rid
And his
of.
picture was a naked picture, wasn't it?
I didn't even pay
It was,
attention to it. No, Mason, I don't use Crisco. The
Crisco. I think the reason I looked at the picture more than anything, there was a picture. They can't have a derogatory anything naked in the photo. YouTube will ban you for that. YouTube could hurt us for that. That was the very first thing I was told. With the very first week I streamed is you got to watch you got to watch their screen names, what they have on as their picture.
Nope, a skin knee.
A
Says
skin
that
knee.
fool.
Okay, then I think maybe we'll go back and fix that then. Okay, no problem.
Come for Roachy, I think is what the name was, or Roachy's Come.
I remember. Well, okay. It was a skin knee. All right. Well,
Thank you, Deadpool, for clarifying that for us.
Thank you. I mean, I'm real easy if I know what's going on. I got no problem with that. Especially coming from Deadpool, he's not going to sit there and waste his time to even say something if it wasn't the truth. So,
Teach
one
him
thing I know about
Bo Beardington.
I know that man. He's down to earth, truthful guy, man. He's a good guy, man. So of course I will go there and I will take care of that right now.
I mean, Joey, you could take your van to one of those places that do the free AC estimates and stuff to find out what's wrong with it. My boy does it all the time.
I could go to freaking you could go across the street to I got Advanced Auto Parts. They'll charge your battery for free to see if it's good. They'll let you use tools if you're staying there on the ground. If you're right there, I go sometimes. I've worked on cars in their lots just to get the free tools that I needed. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. I've done that.
Trust me, I know. I used my car one time ran out of air when I had one, and oh god, it was brutal.
Oh, it's brutal. I can't.
It's fucking brutal.
And my wife never complains about nothing, but she's even saying we won't even go nowhere. I don't even like going in it no more during the day, man. And it's like, I just want to get another car. I want to trade that in. It's a 97, but it's a specialized van. It's wheelchair accessible. I bought it from some lot here in the hood. I'll tell you the funny story how I bought it. Let me see where the person
You
is.
needed a car. You bought a car. It's not a bad car. I find the
It's
car.
not, it runs good. It runs outstanding. It
You
runs
got
out.
4 brand new tires on that
Yes,
motherfucker.
yes.
I love the fact that you got the bumper hanging with a chain. Like,
Yeah.
it
I had to do that.
brings
That
me
was
back
my
to the hoopty days.
Well, that was my fault. I pulled up too far in a parking spot, and I caught, the little thing that stops you, the little brick thing that they have there, whatever they call it. I forgot what they call it. Okay, here he is right here. All right, so now we take him out. All right, he's out. He's back out of jail. Okay. So anyhow,
So, do you
when
want to
you
touch
pull the
on?
parking spot, what's that thing they got there? They got the parking lot. What's that called? Brick thing that stops you from going any further.
Oh, those little I don't
Yeah.
know what they're called. I like to call them the tire bumper,
Well, anyhow, I go to
the parking
when
space
when my
bumper.
tires hit, I usually stop. Right, I'm close to it, but I guess in the van, the bumper overlaps and lips that. It catches that. So when I pull back, I pulled the bumper out. It's not the bumper I pulled out, the plastic guard that's around the bumper. The bumper is
All
metal.
right, so we're going to answer this for Deadpool and Mason.
All right, go ahead.
Not trying to stir the pot, but what's Joey's thoughts on Kahuna's appearance on Bobby Fran?
Outstanding. I was very impressed. I reached out to him right after that, and we talked. I apologized to him for my part of being a jerk. I apologize to him for both of us trying to salvage a bad bit. I thanked him. I said for that part, I go, I'm sorry I threw you under the bus. Basically, I did. He hasn't talked bad about me. I was impressed how he would not get baited to questions that they were trying to get him to do. I know that Eco kind of was very upset that he didn't throw me on the bus or go with Eco what he wanted Eco to do. I'm very impressed with him, and I reached out to him immediately. And I know Mrs. C and him have been talking. I don't know for sure. She's been trying to get him to come back in the Alpha Shot Lounge, which I have no problem with that. He wished me well. He told me he wishes me and Lou real well. I did make a statement that upset him, but it's true. I wasn't lying. I mean, and I don't mean it that he didn't contribute nothing. You know how I am. When I go off on somebody, I wasn't saying that he didn't.
Did you say he didn't contribute?
I said he didn't. I go, it didn't matter. You didn't bring no views or you any subscribers anyhow. Which,
Well, I mean, if
that's
that's the
one
case,
thing.
I'm not bringing no subscribers neither.
Right. Exactly. I built all that up
It's-
myself. I did all that myself. That's a fact.
It's more of you guys tried something, it didn't work.
Right.
You,
But I just wanted him to know that I was wrong. I was wrong for my part.
You know.
The things that I was wrong for, and I wanted to truly tell him I was sorry, and that I thanked him. And for, he could have went there and he could have lied. He could have followed everybody else's footsteps and played along with all the guys that hate me. And could have played into the car. They were so pissed that they did when they were playing it yesterday on their fucking show out there, 2:30 show. When he didn't fucking throw me under the bus and wouldn't play ball, they got mad and just didn't want to show it no more. Because that's just how they are. But I commend them. That's what I think about it. I think he was a stand-up guy. I think that we, like I told him, we both were heated. We both said things to each other. I regret that part, and I wish him well. He wished me well. Wish me and Lou well, and
I don't think are those the big yellow posters. I don't think he's talking about that one.
No. They're in the little
The
cement
ones on the
block
ground.
on the ground. When you park.
Yeah. Like what I have in my parking lot.
Yeah. They got them when you pull in those spots. If you don't go further in, you don't go past that part. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't think it's the yellow post.
Not the yellow post. No. I got those out there too, but no, those don't. Those are there so you can't, for whatever reason. I'm talking things in the parking spot when you got the little things in the parking lot. When you pull up in front of a store, like a strip mall, and you got some of them don't have, but most of them do. They have each spot's got a brick slab, that stops you for your tires to go past that point. I pulled the bumper, the plastic part of the bumper. So I had
They're
to put
called bumper scrapers. That could be right. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, all right, that's whatever. Like I said, I pulled the plastic part off, so I had to put it with a chain. I don't have a chain anymore. I got it. I put it up with I got to drill a couple because where it was in with the original factory, you got the plastic guard and they screw it into the metal. Well, the plastic part around the screw broke, so I had to take the old one out, drill a new hole, and put it in a better place. So I did one side. I was in a hurry when I did it, and I put a bungee cord to the other side. But I pulled it out again last night. I did it again. I went out. I pulled out of the plate part, and I pulled it again. Listen.
So your front end a little lower than you probably need to be.
No. It's because it's got the extra height in the back for the wheelchair
The
accessible.
wheelchair. Yeah.
So that's it's got special springs in it, and then when you open the door with the automatic thing and you pull the ramp out, it's for that when the wheelchair comes and then it lowers. It's all hydraulics. It does it by itself. So when it looks like this, it's a real wheelchair accessible. It's got the things in the ground for the straps to hold the wheelchair. It would pass DOT. It's all DOT qualified. I bought it from a crackhead car lot. Right? I bought it. I went there about 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and I was looking for a $1,500, $2,000 vehicle. So I went around all day long and this was my last lot. So I get there and this crackhead guy comes out, and he calls it, and he goes, "I'll be back, man." This was a black dude. He never came back. He left me sitting there a lot, and he said some flunky white guy come in there, and he goes, "I was told to get this car cleaned up. You're buying it." I go, "I never said I was buying it." So he goes, "Well, I got to vacuum it," and So here's the best part. So I finally I went and I had my money. I had a bunch of money at PayPal, it was sitting in my PayPal account that I transferred over there, and I transferred it, and for some reason I couldn't transfer it back out. YouTube put a lock on my account. They thought it was illegal something suspicious activity.
Some bullshit.
I'm on the phone with them. I go, "I got to pull this money out. I'm buying a car." They go, "Oh, you got to wait 24 hours." So I go and we take an Uber back home. We finally figure out how to get the money out. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And I call the number, but the guy answers. He goes, "Oh man, what happened? You didn't buy?" I go, "No, I'm coming to get it. I told you I got the cash." He goes, "I know how to cash yet." So we meet him. He goes, "Don't meet me at the car lot. Meet me in the trailer behind the car lot." I'm like, "Okay."
That's
So
probably his home.
and no, there's a bunch of trailers, and he was in there. It was an empty trailer. So I go into an empty trailer. So I'm thinking, "Oh, well, this is legit. Maybe I'm gonna get taken for the 2000." I'm really hesitant. He gives me the keys and the title, and I'm looking at the title. I go, "That's legit. Everything matched." I check everything out. I go, "It's a real title." So I'm thinking, okay, we're good. I hand him money, and he just goes, "Let yourself out, man." He goes, "I gotta go." He went to another trailer, and I heard all those trailers were all cracking. And you saw the hookers there. It was all crazy back there. And he must have smoked that 2000. So here comes the little guy, right? The white guy again. I gotta get he calls him at his house to come back and clean the van again. Now this is like 10 o'clock at night. And the guy all he wants to do is vacuum. That's all the guy wants to do is vacuum. I go, "When are you gonna vacuum? I got this."
Why didn't he vacuum before?
No fucking no. He was kept wiping shit. And I go, "Well," he goes, "You got brand new tires." I go, "I see that, man. Real good tires, not no cheap tires, good tires." And I looked at the
No,
rims.
those tires still look brand new.
I hardly drive it. I said, "I've had it over a year. I hardly drive it." So it really, the inside looks brand new. There's not a rip or nothing wrong with the interior inside. It was dirty, needs to be clean. It's got a back seat, and then I started looking. He goes, "This is wheelchair accessible. It's got a toggle switch to open the door. Like if you were a van driver, you would get out, you would go over to the back, hit the toggle switch, it electronically open. You manually pull out the ramp, and it's got all the proper DOT stuff inspected in there to strap when you get the wheelchair up the ramp, and it's got to be suppressed with specs." I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't care about that. If you don't use it, no one's gonna know. And it really, there was hardly no dents in it until now. I fucking broke the bottom guard and the bumper's fucked up because of me. But it just needs the paint was still good. It was a nice van. I go, "It looks sharp." So I painted the rims. I kind of painted the rims. They were just factory rims. You know what I'm talking about? Not real, not no customer. So I cleaned them up.
Regular
But here,
car rims.
we're going to go see my son now, my oldest son, and we got to go across the bridge. And me and Christina and I'm going, "Do you feel that?" And she goes, "Yeah." I go, so I pull over. I go, "Listen, you stand here. I'm going to pull all the way to the back of the parking lot. I'm going to drive. Let me know if the wheels are wobbling." And we're trying to figure it out. She goes, "No, everything was good." I go, "Okay." Get back on the fucking US Highway 19. Driving, I got a mile. All of a sudden, the car goes boom. The back wheel goes fucking flying past us.
Oh shit!
I'm like this. I drove the fucking car another 200 feet to a parking lot with 3 wheels. Right? We're late for my son's thing, so we got to leave the van in the place, hoping we don't get towed because it was a car lot. We left it there. I put a note on there. We got an Uber. We were only 2 miles from we just made it almost. We go to the event. Now my son, I go, "You got anybody that's got a fucking a tow? It towed my van back to my house." She goes, "Yeah, one of the people here, they do. That's what they do." So he introduces some lady, I'm talking a lady that was a butch.
Oh, one of those.
And let me tell you, the bigger, twice my size, big, strong, and and she was just really like soft, nice, really extra nice to Christina because she liked Christina, I guess, in that way. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't have a tow truck. She had an SUV with a trailer, and she would go out and buy junk cars and haul them to the scrapyard. So now we got 3 wheels. I can't. It broke. The wheel came off. It broke the stud. There's no way of putting a wheel on. I have to take it home, jack it up, and go take everything out, and get new studs and pound them in myself. I know how to do that. It's easy. And you knock the old ones out, you put the new ones in,
Yeah,
and they're
you put
pretty
'em into the
inexpensive.
back.
They're $3 a lug, for the extension. So we got to get this onto the trailer. 3 hours later to go this far to get it up, we got to drag the van because at this point now the van would stop. It wouldn't move. We couldn't drive it up. It wouldn't move. It was locked because it was like this. So I go, you got like a tow thing? Manually. She's strapping shit, chains on her, maybe more than 3 hours. She goes, I got this. I got it. And she's pulling the fucking van onto the fucking thing. And I'm like, she goes, oh man, you gotta help me. She goes, what the fuck? And I'm like, Christina, 3 or 4 hours later, we finally get the front wheels up, but then it came off. We had to pull it back off. Finally, we get it centered, and it went perfect, and she got it up there. She goes, okay, I'll bring your car tomorrow. It's real late. So she goes, I'll leave the trailer with your car, and I'll drive you guys home. You don't have to take it over. So now it would have been like a 35-hour. So I go, I'll give you $20 for gas. So I'm like, well, my son said she's okay. I go, what if she wants to take my van? And I start thinking, oh, I just got swindled all night long. I'm like, that bitch got my van, and she's gonna scrap that bitch, right? I just bought it. I'm like, oh fuck, man. I'm nervous like motherfucker. I'm like,
Joey's got the evil thoughts in his mind.
I got all these evil thoughts going through my head, and as soon as daylight hit, I go, call her, where's my van? And she said when she got up. So all of a sudden, at 10:30 in the morning, she goes, I'm on my way to drop your van off. I go, holy shit. So now she just wants to leave it in the middle of the parking lot out there, not pull it up. I go, no, it's got to go in there. She goes, that's too much work. She goes, you'll have to work on it here. Well, somehow we got it off, and I went and I fixed it, and I'm driving it, and I'm looking at the rim. I go, this rim ain't right, man. So I go to the junkyard. I look for the rim. I take the rim off. He goes, that's for a Toyota. You're a Chrysler. They don't fit. Well, they made the hub in the middle. They pounded it on to make the hub fit over there. But it was doing, all the wheels were doing this. It was not spinning properly. So it was boom, boom. And it was, he goes, let me go look at you. He goes out and looks. He goes, oh, you got problems here, man. He goes, you're going to lose all these wheels. I go, what? He goes, it's rotating, but it's slipping off. So now I got to go, holy fuck. So now I'm not going to buy it brand new. If I go to the fucking Chrysler, it's going to cost me. It ain't worth it. So now I'm calling 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. I finally found I found the 2 right away at a junkyard, the 2 rims that worked right one. And I had brand new tires. I took the rims, took my tires, I jacked it up, took them in an Uber with the fucking tires to the tire shop, put it on at the front stud, right? So now I got good on the front, the one in the back that we already went off that we fixed, and now I got this one. So I got to find something. So we go to some ghetto fucking tire shop. Usually it's the Mexican places. Well, this was straight hood. And the guy goes, I got that. Bring it in. He's telling me the line in his place on a Saturday was fucking was crazy. I'm out in the heat.
They're busy as
I'm
shit.
cussing like a motherfucker. The guy gets me in there, and he goes, I got that. So he comes back 13 fucking rims later. He still ain't got the right one. I go, I thought you said he had it. He's wants to close it. Well, I got to get ready. I go, oh, you ain't leave me like this. So he goes, so he talks to one of his guys. They're filing the fucking thing. They go, I can make it better. My original one. He goes, I can make it better or smoother for now. Get you through the weekend. I'm like, okay. He's filing. He gets it on there, and then he got me one on Monday. I put it on, and I've never had a problem since. The fucking wheels were all going to come off. I'm lucky they all didn't come off at the same time. So the crackhead sells me a van. He put new tires on Toyota. On Toyota fucking rims for a Chrysler. Yeah, that's a true story. It was a nightmare. And I haven't had no problem with the van until the finally the power steering. I mean, the AC never was. And I asked him, what's wrong with the AC? Oh, I think you just need Freon. Okay, I got a thing to put Freon in. I got the hose. I know how to do that. I've done it many times. I own a lot of used cars. I go buy the can of the Freon. What you don't want is you can't get R12. R12 is the old stuff that used to go in. R12 is it's very hard to get here. Very expensive. You go to Mexico and get it. I used to go take a run with my buddy who was an AC guy. He needed R12. He was still working on old units. So he used to go across to the border and buy the R12 cheap. You know what I'm saying? He would drive fucking 25 hours to go get to save $100 or whatever he did. I go, it just don't make no sense. I took
Freon's expensive now.
It is, but R12 is real expensive. They don't. It changed to the what I forgot what it's called, the new Freon. But anyhow, so R12
Yeah.
is system. You know,
If this car was bought from a crack lot, he wasn't getting no money back.
no, there was no, but I didn't want the money because it ran superbly good. I was so impressed for a 97, 80, 97, 07, 17, 27 years old. And it looks good and it runs great. And I'm like, it just had a few little bugs in it. So I was going to get the air conditioner fixed. I never did. And then, you know, I just fucking now the steering went out. Now I fucking don't want it no more. I want to get rid of it. You know,
Dude, I mean, I would just look at well, you probably need a whole new power steering pump since you put some weird shit in it. But I would just fix the power steering for now. You probably got another good 2-3 years out of that van.
That van is gone. But as soon as I get like the lot behind, we got a car lot. One of the businesses in my building. You start here. You got the corner. You got the stove and refrigerator guy in the corner. He just moved in. You got next to him, which used to be a car lot, but there was a fire there. And one of the bums got mad at another bum and he set him on fire. A year before I came here. They were fighting out here. So while the guy was sleeping on the mattress, he set him on fire, and that part of the building caught on fire. Okay, it just happened right like a couple months before I moved in. So that was all smoked out. That part of it. So they finally got that ready to run out, and then you got the little shipping place. Then you got the hair salon, and then you got the owners of the building got their office down there, or their construction company. They never hear it. It's just their construction office. They never use it. Then you had the grocery store, which has been closed since the pandemic, which is now everything in the grocery store is still there except for the food. But the old mattress guy that used to be at the car lot got burnt out. Whatever mattress he buy, he put them in the. He's got brand new mattresses that are sitting there. I wish I could get in there and get the mattress. I'll go on the corner and sell all those mattresses. I'll set up on a parking lot, sell those mattresses. I'll sell them out one day. You know, if I could get in there. And then you got the restaurant that the guy just left in the middle of the pandemic with the fucking food out. He did breakfast one day, decided that was it. He was fine. He wasn't getting no business. He left the lights on. He left all the food out of the freezer. Everything that was from that day that he worked was out. Well, here's the thing. Because he did that, and because you know, some cities are just, if you stay dirty, you create critters. You know, bad things come your way. Well, I guess the owner came about a week later to assess everything, and when he opened the door in the restaurant, he said it was fucking a nightmare. He laid 92 traps. He laid. The next morning, he had 92 motherfuckers that big.
He probably still got rodent problems.
Feast in there, right? So he gets that. Now he don't do nothing. He don't clean nothing up. He just gets the food. He gets out. He has a couple guys come in and clean up. And it's been close to the pandemic. Well, now the homeless people, they broke in that motherfucker. That's where they smoke their crack and where they go sleep. So he's like, I'm not calling. I don't call the police or nobody. Don't make me call the police. I don't do that. It's just not my style. So I chase him out of there. Don't go in the building. Stay on the outside. You know, fuck you. You know, when you got run there and tip them all, bowls of 10, they're bold. You know, when they're cracked out, they're even crazier. You know, and you got the fucking one lady. She goes, they were over here jerking off in front of me. I go, and what do you want me to do? I don't like it. They're all pulling their dicks out over here at the window and jerking off to me. So she went and got a tent now. She's got a tent that she sleeps in, and she zips in so she don't see them. And she's a big old fat lady. You know, they're over in the window. Would you do something about this and help me, sir, please? They're jerking off to me. I'm like, what do you want me to do? How about fucking get the fuck out and move to another spot? I don't give a. So we yesterday for the first time, my wife don't down nobody. When you're poor and you're having a tough time, it's not everybody's is out on the street purposely because they're just drug addicts. There are people out there that are homeless because something happened to their income or whatever. And this lady she's a little crazy, so they lost her home. and her old man's the one that went to jail that night, anyhow. And so she's out there, and and he had told me a little bit that she was a little crazy. She was on serious crazy medicine. Well, I guess she was out of her medicine because she had to move from that spot. I don't even know where she uses the bathroom. I think she probably goes to McDonald's across the street. I know she hasn't probably cleaned up in fucking months. She's been out there a few months now, and she's pretty big, and it's hot. Now she got lawn chairs out there. She's got her whole house out there. So she took a big part of the sidewalk in front of the restaurant, and she made it into like a cave where like no one could get in there. And she's got all this furniture stacked up high, and she's got this tent now, and she sits out there. You'll see her when you go. But we went out there yesterday, and I was disgusted. Christina's just like, this is getting bad. Look how it looks out here. It's so horrible. You wouldn't want to invite nobody over to visit you because they got to go through that to get you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this. As I walked to the street, I just looked at the building, and I go, "Oh my God, look what they've done to the outside." So my owner, who first told me, says, "Listen, I don't know if you're one of them guys that feels sorry for people on the street or if you're got a heart." He says, "I understand. I don't like to see no one out. I help people too. If you feed the fucking people, if you give them a blanket, if you give them anything, you're going to cause yourself nothing but fucking problems. Get rid of them. Don't." He goes, "He's got cameras all over it. Don't feed them. It's like feeding a stray cat. You feed them once, they'll never leave." And we help Pops out, and look what happened. He's the one bringing all. They cool, motherfucker. Come on over. Come on, we cool over here. Come on, we cool. Come on. Hey, motherfucker. Come here, I gotta talk to you, man. Come on, motherfucker. I got these toothbrushes for you. I've been holding for the week. Come on. He goes, "Let me get $5. Let me get $5. I need to get me a bag. Let me get $5. Let me get $5. I got a bag, you know." I go, "Pops, your $5 me to death." My sister goes, "I give that motherfucker $5, $7 every day." I go, so she's enabling his habit. So now he's so comfortable now. He's like, fuck it. I got nothing to say. I got no time for you right now. Now he's at this point with me, and I'm like, "Pops, this is fucking horse shit, man. You promised me." He's going around telling all the homies, "Come on, they're cool, motherfucker. We got them under control. We own this building now. Come on." So now they're multiplying, and it's gotten so out of control. I'm like, oh my God, my landlord was so fucking right.
But here's the problem: the cops won't do nothing unless they do.
That's right. When you call during the day, they go, "I can't do that," because they're businesses, because they're legitimate business in the state of Florida. They can't trespass them around. They could you can shake them away, but they can't arrest them. The only time they can arrest them at nighttime, if you call, make the complaint, sign the complaint, they'll trespass them and ask you want them in jail, they'll put them in jail.
Yeah, but then they'll be out in a month or two.
But who wants to go through all the bullshit you got to go through? Now you do that, what's happened to your vehicle? You're going to be sleeping, what's going to happen? They're going to put your fucking shit on fire. They're going to light your shit on fire. Right? Am I right?
I don't know. I've never dealt with them.
Well, I promise you, if you do that and put one of them, they're all stick together. They're going to come over here, smash your windows out, and put your shit on fire. So you got to worry about that.
The hobos we dealt with at the shop, they love them some 4Ks. Those cigars.
Yeah.
Because you're getting 4 to 5 cigars for $1, and they like to smoke their tunchi and all that other.
Right, that's the worst drug that makes them crazy. That drug is here. You look out my window. I got one window in the apartment, one bay window. All you got to do is go out there. You want comedy? You want content? Just watch 2 o'clock to 4. You'll see crackheads. You'll see little crackhead hookers.
Bro, there was one morning.
Put your dick in my mouth. Hurry up, motherfucker. And she's over there sucking a dick.
One morning, I was at work, and there was this hobo couple. Like, they got into a fight. Mind you, the parking lot is elevated. He shoved this chick. And I thought she got killed because she flew into the street. Bro, these hobos for that fucking Tucci.
Right. For Tucci, they're crazy. I watched one day people in the neighborhood. You could tell that motherfucker on Tucci. That crazy man. Look at that brother. He crazy. That motherfucker smoking that shit. That's crazy. They be fucking in jail, in prison. Someone was smoking Tucci. They be crawling on the floor thinking they're swimming in water and shit, man. They're fucking. It's crazy.
Then we had this other hobo. Oh my God, this kid. I shit you not. He couldn't be no older at the time, older than 30.
Yeah.
But he was whacked out. You just see him walking up and down the street, just talking to himself.
That's right. That's what they do.
Straight up talking.
He's the guy that will come up with a machete and fucking behind you. If you're behind you and fucking just cut your head right off. That's those type of people will do that.
he would come in the shop, ask this question. Oh, wait, because we would sell some CBD joints and stuff. How much? How much? And we sold them for $10 a pop, and it's like, okay, I'll be back. He'll come back 4 days later with the $10.
Article Johnson, the rats were jerking off.
Yeah, they were. Bro, these hobos, man. And then the barbershop that was in the plaza, every now and then they would clean up the one hobo, the kid.
Right.
They would cut his hair, make him look decent.
Right.
But they would literally pull the chair out of the shop, put him
Right.
on the sidewalk area because he stunk so bad. And
I
then,
know,
little do
man.
you know,
Here's
he
the
had
worst.
family.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, and you wonder why they're not there fucking helping them.
He doesn't want the help.
You don't want it.
He'll,
Okay.
he'll go every couple of months. They'll get him cleaned up. You'll see him. He's looking off clean, like he showered. And then 3-4 days later, he's just all filthy again.
Dirty again. It's insane. Well, the lady out there, the one that they've been choking off me, Mr. Joe. You gotta help me. I said, honey, I ain't getting involved with that shit. I mean, I know you're by yourself and your man's in jail, but I'm like, just be safe. Get him something you can get in there. Be alert. Carry a weapon. And
you don't want them to jerk off to you no more? Well, then give them a piece.
I don't know. I mean, it's wrong. It's a bunch of fucking hobo, stinky motherfuckers bothering a lady, one woman that's crazy who's homeless, and that's a fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? They're just demented. Don't you got enough crack holes out here you can mess with? And
hey, it's
Pops,
hobo on
Pops
hobo
is out of
crime.
control. You can't control Pop no more. We saw him yesterday. We were getting something at the gas station. He's driving. Hey, motherfucker! That's how he talks. I ain't got no fucking time for that. Right now, I thought you were gonna buy that shit from me. I got all the candy over there. You want to buy the candy? Come on, give me some. Hit me. Give me some toes. Give me some toes. He said, give me some toes. And I'm like, so my sister, she's going through all old clothes that she don't want no more. Her and my brother-in-law. So she just sets a box of clothes out there for free. And
Oh.
they're all over the fucking place. Because they don't just go through this is nice. And they
just.
They don't give a fuck.
One night you're just gonna have to call Popo and have them all exterminated.
If you help them, I'm sorry to say, as much as you want to feel for those people, if you help them, you just made a bunch of problems for yourself. Because now, it's like they don't bother us, but it's just going out there and smelling the piss and the defecation. They probably shit on a sidewalk, and they're nasty. They're like animals. I'm talking legitimately, some real whores out there smoking the crack pipe 3 a.m. They're hiding behind the poles because they think they see the police. And literally, bring your dick over here, motherfucker. Put that dick in my mouth. Come on. You have $5. Give me. And then when we did the daytime, Christina caught 2 people out there fucking having sex during the day between 2 bumpers, 2 cars. Christina's like, get your fucking asses out of here, man. It's nasty, man. You see 2 nasty, huh?
Is that Chelino? I so horny?
No, that's not. No.
Oh.
Apparently, that's not. I don't know who that is. That's not. But I mean, you want to feel. But here's my whole point: is you can't save the world. You cannot.
No, you can't.
You just can't. You got to just pray for the people. You got a church across the street, a Spanish church. They speak no English. Every once in a while, he'll be evangelist where you could hear him. He'll be out there with his microphone and he'll give out clothes to people. But he only helps Spanish people. He's very prejudiced. He won't help nobody that is Spanish. He won't help nobody. He's just Spanish. It's gotta be Spanish because it's a not.
I can't stand those fools.
Yeah, everything's not in English. It's in Spanish. He speaks. So one day his little dog got out. He let his dog out. Got hit by a car. It was a few months back. I think we were out there. I think we were showing it. I think a few months back I did, and I felt so bad. So the people that hit the car, they stopped. They got the dog. They tried to comfort the dog. They found it, and I don't know if they got it to the vet or if the dog died. I don't know, but the dog got hit pretty good. But it was a little bit. It was sad. I watched I saw it, man. I said, "Oh my God, the dog's hit." Sure enough, it was terrible, man.
If you're on a busy street like that, because you're literally close to a really busy street.
I am a busy street. I am the same street as Ybor City, So
you need to be mindful, man. If you got animals, you gotta be mindful where you're gonna let them out. Like
you can't let them out without a leash because I don't care how tame your dog is. They're gonna get curiously walk to the street. They're gonna and a truck.
Commissioner, what's up, brother?
What's happening, Commissioner? What's happening?
Yo, Commissioner, this is your last week of ball, right?
What's up, Jack? How are you? How are you, Jack?
Vacation.
Bo Bearden said that's why I never help anyone. And Bo Bearden, you're probably right. I used to have that policy. as much as I want to roll down the window and give them money, and I shouldn't care if they're going to go run and buy beer, buy crack. It's really, I shouldn't worry about it. If I'm going to give, I'm going to give. I shouldn't complain about it. If you
See,
give, you shouldn't complain. You shouldn't give them stipulation. Say, don't go buy beer. I see people roll down. Here you go. Don't buy no beer. Don't buy no drugs. And they're like, okay. And then right away, we got $10. Let's go get that bag. That's what they do. That's what they do. It's 5. So if you're going to do that, then don't give it all. But you're right. I was like that for a long time. I wouldn't help anybody on the outside like that. Until I got with Christina, and she just, she'll come up with a great scenario to just listen
only
to
help when you can. But honestly, I've never, since they kind of invented Samsung Pay and Apple Pay and stuff, I don't carry cash. Everything I'll do is electronic with my phone or with my debit card.
So,
and rarely do I carry my debit card now.
it's just a crazy. I'm just so sick of it out there, and then the guy on the corner with the it was a nice man. The guy that he just recently came in a couple months ago. He sells refrigerators, stoves, reconditions all the stoves, refrigerators, and stuff like that, and washers and dryers. And he got a nice showroom. They really did his showroom real nice. They remodeled it real nice. They did a nice job, and he's got a good business. He had an existing business. He needed a bigger place. But he uses Pops to come in and sweep up every once in a while to give him some meal money or feed him a meal. So, so Pops, like the other day, a couple of situations the last couple weeks where the police have been here, because we got this confrontation where the police were here with these homeless people. And Pops, they went to haul him away. And my sister and Christina went down there and saved Pops from getting arrested. Once they knew, well, he's okay. He kind of helps out. But now we just gave him that power. And I turn around and I go, look at what he does. I know what he does. Come on, motherfucker. He drives that bicycle all around the neighborhood to all the spots to tell, you guys got a problem over here. Come on, go home by me. They're cool. They ain't gonna do shit. I got them. They ain't gonna do shit. And now he thinks that he's invincible. And I'm about ready to say, you got to go, motherfucker. And it's gonna be a problem because he's gonna tell, fuck you, motherfucker. It's gonna take to call the police on him if you want him out of here. He won't leave now if you tell him to leave. Because we allowed it.
You shouldn't, but it is what it is.
And I had no business doing it because I had no business even doing it, Mike. He told me, do not let me know you guys are doing this. Because it's bad enough out here. Because we're selling this property anyhow. I can't wait to get rid of this property. He said it was a good investment. We're going to make a ton of money on it. I mean, $2 million they're going to get for this whole property.
Might get
for
more.
this shit neighborhood, maybe more. So in the back now, you got the. I was trying to say you got the restaurant, and then you go into a pull-in driveway, and you got another building over here that's not there. It's got a tattoo shop, a barber shop, a t-shirt shop that makes shirts, and then a head shop that sells you all that stuff for smoking. I'm talking about all the different gadgets for smoking.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
a smoke shop.
But then you walk down, and you got behind that's the Checkers. You got the Wells Fargo Bank, and that's where we dump our garbage in the back of our building, where the dumpster is to take the garbage. Well, you got a big backyard back there. It's a chain lot, big field out back there behind the building, because the apartment next here, the lady, she's got 2 entrances. The 2 apartments, this guy got a back and front entrance. We only have a front entrance. We use the front. So they got a big stairwell that goes to the park, but out in the back is the landlord's got a bunch of stuff I stored out there. His trucks, there's a big RV. I wish I could get this RV. Be perfect for IRL. There's a motorhome bus out there that looks in pretty good shape. I don't know whose it is, but it's been there now about a month and a half, 2 months. And I like to see who that is because it'd be perfect for traveling. You understand? I'm trying to find out. And then you got the car lot. So on the side of the building, you got another building attached to ours. It's an office and a garage, with 2-bay garage, an office, and the guy's got a car lot back there. So I got right on my property a car lot. I'm going to try. They're Spanish dudes, but they're corrupt. You know how they are. But he buys everything for the auction. So I'm going to see if I can trade my van in and see what I get with that in $1,500. See if I can just cash out a better car. You know what I'm saying? One with AC. See what I can do.
I mean, no, wish you luck on it, brother.
I've owned over 50 cars in my life, maybe more than that. And in Chicago, I used to buy $500 beaters. And I tell you what, sometimes like beaters last me 2-3 years. And I'd sell them, they're still running good. I got a lot of them like that. $50 car. I bought $50 cars I bought in Chicago. People thought, could you come? I had a tow truck. Pick up your junk car for free. Well, before I take it to the junkyard, I go see what's wrong. Well, I asked what's wrong. I think the motor locked up. So you go in, you go spin it, and you go, no, motor's not locked up. Get my mechanic, the guy that had worked with me when I had a tow truck. He would help me. We were partners. I would pull the cars to him. He'd look at them, and if they were not what the people thought they were, one time a guy said, I think the motor was a starter. Put a starter on. We sold the car for $500. We got it for free. title in hand. We got a lot of them like that. So I drove a lot of $50 cars. The problem is you got to tag them all. You understand? So, but when you get a tow truck, you can fall on if you register your tow truck business correctly, you can get that plate that'll allow you to put on any car. You know what I'm saying? Like the dealer.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. It's something you got to get grandfathered in to get so I had a friend that had a car lot that he gave me one of his dealer plates and signed me in as one of his employees, so I can when I tow car when I went to drive, I could drive the car. I wouldn't get in trouble. Understand? Because it was property of the car lot. You know, and he gave me his wholesale tag. That was one of his wholesalers, and it was worked out. It was all legit because I couldn't get the license because it's a lot of red tape. You got to go. You got to have a sponsor. You got to have it's called. You got to have. You got to be buying so many cars. There's a lot of red tape, and I didn't want to go through all that. I just wanted to, make as much fast cash as we can make. But I drove a lot of them, man, and I used to drive those because back in those days, I used to change cars like a fucking really lot. I had to a lot, so I did that a lot. But Florida is different. I brought one of my tow trucks here when I first moved here, and I took it down to Miami because I first moved here. I moved down to Hollywood, Florida, and I had my tow truck down there. And that's a whole different ballgame. Miami to Tampa, night and day with the people that are down there to here. You know that, right, Lou? You lived in both places. You know what I'm talking about, right? You got war zones down in Miami, and it's all Latinos, Cubans. You come up here, you got all rednecks. You know what I'm saying? Big difference. Big difference.
Commit. Check your email.
That's the update on the homeless people and Pops. I mean, I tried to tell him, Pops, come on, man, come on, let's do some IRL. Oh, motherfucker, I got time for that shit. I ain't fuck that shit. And I'm like, damn, this guy's he's gone, but he was so spun out the other day. He's sitting at the bus stop, and he's got a bunch of guys there. They're all sitting at the bus stop, and they're all high. And he's just like, come here, I'll talk to you. Come here, I'll talk to you. Come over here. I said, Pop, I got to go check this, man. Get me on the way back. Well, don't wait. He goes, I got all this stuff for sale. You want to buy? Come on, give me some money. Give me $10. Come on, give me that. I go, Pop, I got no money. Leave me alone right now. He goes, oh, man.
Right.
I go, my sister be home
hey,
now.
Commissioner, I sent you a link. Pop in for a few.
Huh?
And I'll answer your question.
What happened?
I sent Commissioner a link. Told him to pop in for a few.
All right, that's cool. I would have liked to have Stacks on this morning, but he's editing.
No, he said he was recording, so.
Yeah, he's probably what he does is he do live shows, but a lot of it he records the interviews. He puts the best pieces on it and puts them up. And he'll have a premiere on it. He's monetized. He's got all he does. People send him money donations, and he started out. He's been on there a while, and he worked his ass off, and he put his time. Now this guy is a good dude, man, good dude, but he goes after like a lot of the fake mafia guys, the guys that brag that they were with Gotti, and guys like that were claiming they were hitman when they weren't. Or if they might have been a son or a nephew of a real mobster, so they followed in line with that they were a gangster, and he called them out. What's his name? The one guy that lives in Florida here in Clearwater or from St. Pete, who just got arrested for beating on his girlfriend. Gene. What's his name? Gene. He claims he was a banana crime guy, mafia hitman back in the day. He's a young kid in his late 30s, or maybe 40. I can't forget his life. I forgot. I used to follow them guys just to see what they all got podcasts. And he's like, he's even calling out Frank. He's called out Sammy Gravano to be a rat. What he is, he wasn't a real gangster. He would kill everybody. He had other people do it. He called Sammy out real good.
Sammy the Bull?
Yeah, he calls him out all the time. He goes, I'm waiting for Sammy to respond. Sammy won't respond. He's not afraid of none of these guys. And there's some guys that are legit mafia guys that he'll do a good story on them, and they'll come on a show. I'm talking guys that were real deal, and he's on the first. This guy, he can pick up the phone and talk to them anytime, and they'll just say it's Stack. They love him. They know him. The good guys, the guys that are real legit, and they'll come on and talk about the fake guys with him. And he's like, yeah, when I see that guy, right on the air, they don't go, he's got to see me. I'm going to see him. It's going to be all, what happened?
Mike is comment. One thing about the Jets, your wife may not always fuck you, but the Jets will always fuck you.
That's funny. Artie Lang said that. Yeah, that's funny. Mike's he's the best.
It's true though, because I'm a Jets fan.
You know what we forgot to do today?
What's that?
Wait a minute. What the fuck happened? I forgot to send. I don't know if it's too late now. It might be too late. I forgot to send our news guy, fucking weatherman, a fucking link this morning.
Oh shit!
Damn, man.
We can still get the weather in. If he's
Fuck that.
around.
Let me see if he's coming to the weather. Yeah. Chad, Clearwater Chad,
Chad,
if
if
you hear
he's
me,
still around, come
I'm
on,
sending you
brother.
the link, buddy. I forgot all about you. Sorry, it wasn't purposely. Trust me, it wasn't purposely.
We forgot the weather bit.
Holy shit. I'm sick. Hopefully he'll come on with the weather. There you go, Chad. It's set. A little bit late, but I'm sorry. I'm supposed to do it at 9 o'clock, 9:30.
No, we're supposed to do it at 10.
At 10 o'clock. That's why I'm 36 minutes late. And because he said he had to work. Hey, Chad, if you
might
time to
be
do the
at
weather,
work
my
now.
fault, buddy. I forgot all about it, man. Damn.
Hey, if Commissioner comes in, he can do the weather.
No. Can he do the weather?
Commissioner can do anything he wants to do.
Like,
He's the
you gotta
commish.
torture me. And I really gotta eat that fucking spam shit. Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna make $1,000 today from you eating spam.
I'm going to get me
Good
some
morning,
olives.
Mandy.
I'm going to get some olives and stuff. I'm putting some stuff in this.
Hey, we told you dress it up
Ugh.
how you like. Get it? We know you don't like the spam, so season it up the way you like. The hot sauce, you said, if you want it with some eggs.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do this.
So remember, coming up at 2:30, Joey C eats spam.
Yeah, you putting this in the advertisement that today's
I did.
Super
I did.
Chat Monday, Super Chat
I
Monday, where
did.
you got to Super Chat Joe to eat the worst meal in the world. You guys got to do that, man. You got to do that.
No one's making lies about you, Pineapple, even though you're behind.
Who's behind? Who's making a lie about it? No one made a lie about him.
He says,
I said by association. It's my statement.
I'm a half an hour behind, ignoring my membership chat, and said I was upset he wouldn't badmouth you. Completely untrue. The whole.
I said I didn't say that. I said that you wanted him. You guys were hoping he was going to roll with something bad about me because there was nothing bad. I told the truth. I just should have never talked behind his back. I should have never said the couple things I said. I apologize for that to him. Okay, I never said you did anything. I know what you wanted out of that interview. I mean, don't play me for a fool. Don't play any of us for a fool. We know what you wanted out of the interview, Pineapple. We know what you were hoping for. But I know I respect you enough to know that you didn't push the issue and you didn't turn around and just say he said that. You didn't do that. So where did I say anything wrong about you? If it would have been somebody else, they would have said, this is what he told me, and they would have went with the lie. You guys wanted him to jump on board and fucking trash me and to make it a fucking more joke out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's what you wanted, but because he won't. And that made me realize we both were heated. We both said things that we should have said, but at least he's a smart man.
Commissioner,
He did right because he could have got on there and said, I didn't like him fucking saying that. But you know what? I appreciated it very much. Okay? But the point is, the whole thing that was being said, that the money, I didn't lie. And that was what the whole thing was about in the fucking first place. He told the truth.
I got a question for you, Juan.
So that's all I cared about.
As part of
Everything else
this
is none of your fucking
whole
business.
Rochester thing, did you and Kahuna orchestrate the shove?
What was that? Hey, what? What's the question?
Because y'all were hungry.
Oh, yeah, that's what we got to do. When he threw you on it, we slammed you. Were you in on that?
Yeah, we was in on it.
Okay, well, I didn't know. See, I had no knowledge of that.
Yeah,
So-
I go
we
to
was
stick up for
in.
you, and you fucking roll with it and don't tell me that. You see what
I
I'm saying?
told you it was an in.
When did you tell me?
I told you that you must forget because you was rattling on.
Well, what the fuck? We were on a road. I don't remember you saying anything about that.
That's
If I'd have
happening.
known that, I would have never said that about him. I would have never.
But now it's cleared up. Now it's cleared up. Juan confirmed it, and so did Kahuna. It was a little
I would
word.
have never
Get
said
the
that about
food.
Kahuna. I would have never said that about him.
So
I don't lie on people. I don't do that. So,
we live and we learn.
it was a
To
mistake.
answer your question, Juan, I would like the Jets to win because they are my team, but I highly fucking doubt it.
Okay.
I can see the 49ers winning.
I'm not going to debate you. I say things sometimes they don't come out right. I wasn't throwing or upset with you at all. I know what you wanted. You didn't get what you wanted. I know you rather have spun it the other way so you can make more jokes on me. Okay? It didn't go because he's a stand-up guy. Because he's not going to allow people to trash me for a lie. You understand? He spoke to all I cared about was one thing. I'm even more sorry now that this Goo Gagoots here was involved with this little fucking bit that I didn't know about. So I'm even feel more bad that I called him out saying he fucking tried to hurt him. Okay? So for that, I even apologize even further for that. But it wasn't the whole thing I was called out about money. You people wanted to hear that I fucking was trying to steal his money. And that's the fucking bottom line here. And that's why all you guys that want to fucking trash me are hoping it's true. But here, you fail in every miserable way because I don't lie
Kahuna,
and I don't steal money from fucking nobody. So get off the bullshit. Get off the. All I said yesterday in my statement is, if you're gonna play with Rochi and he continues to lie on me, and you don't do nothing about it, then then all parties are involved. I'm gonna fucking make sure that something happens. Where I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna tell them they're framing me. So if you allow Rochi to frame me by doing that stupid shit, then and you don't do nothing about it, then you're involved with it too. Plain and simple. And I mean that very to the part of me. And I don't care. I don't care. Nobody's gonna lie on me. You want to talk shit about me? Make sure you're telling the truth. Make sure I did it. Make sure I am that. I ain't no damn pedo, and I ain't no fascist. You understand? Two very serious things to accuse somebody of being.
So Juan, when's your last day's Friday, right?
No, Sunday.
Sunday?
We come back
we can-
Friday. We play
What
3 game
I
series.
tell you yesterday? Sunday was the end of the season, right? It'll always be on a Sunday. Minor league baseball, independent baseball.
So you work tomorrow?
No, we're not back till Friday.
For a weekend
So
series,
you-
right? Last week.
all right, so you know what?
Yeah, last weekend series.
You will be here tomorrow for the members only stream.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you better be here for the members only stream.
You heard the
I'm
boss.
not threatening nothing. I'm a smaller than you. You're bigger than me. I'm just saying, if you indulge that bullshit, and I know you're not that character, I'm saying I can know the kind of person you got morals and standards. I've talked to you. He don't. He just got straight hate. And you don't see that, then there's a problem. I like you. I like that you do. I compliment you. I promote you. But I'm not going to do that shit if you're going to allow him to do that shit to me. I don't care if you guys talk about me. I don't care. Just speak the truth. Don't make up shit that's not true, especially shit that could really hurt my reputation. I don't hurt your reputation. Don't hurt mine. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not
I
threatening
got
anybody.
it, Ryan.
And if it continues, I have no choice. You put me in a corner. You want to disperse my fucking my fucking name and my motherfucking personality and my life by making untruths that are untrue. I'm not a pedo and I'm not a fascist or a communist. And that shit's gonna stop, or I'm gonna make sure it does. I don't care. Listen to me. Don't involve me with Hitler, 41, or anything of a fascist with me. I'm not that guy. Go and talk about stuff that I've done that you think is crazy and absurd. I don't care. I'm not a pedo. I don't fuck my daughters. And I'm fucking about had it. When I find out the person that's doing that, it's going to be problem. I'm going to make sure he never comes on the internet again. And trust me, it can be done. When you just frame somebody and lie on them and it hurts their reputation, that's criminal. At least in the state of Florida, it's a problem. I've had enough. I made that clear very yesterday. I don't care who talks about me. I don't care what they do on me. I don't care. Just don't lie and associate me with stuff that is part of history or make me a pedo for sickness and say those things about me because it's not true. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I can go out here and get shot if somebody sees that.
Pineapple says he's never said that, and all his jokes are just jokes.
Right, but you're allowing Rochi to fucking do this shit. And you're responsible because it's your channel. I don't care what you got, Rochi. That's your business. Just make sure he don't do that again. I'm giving you fair warning, and there'll be no problem.
All right, let's move
no
on.
No problem out of me. And continue to do whatever you want to do to make jokes on me. I don't care. Just don't tie me into anything like that because it's not true. That's all I ask. That's the one thing to ask. I don't ask anybody for much. I'm not threatening you, but I tell you what, continue doing it. Do it again next week. Do it again next week. Now I am threatening you. I will be on YouTube later after you'll be gone. Go ahead, do it. You want to fuck with me? They tried. You're not going to do it, pal. You'll never fuck with me again. Nobody will. So don't take that fucking chance because I will do it. I asked you to fucking not do it. You want to fucking say this shit? Then let's do it. Let's see who wins.
So, Juan,
Leave
what's up
me
with
a
Alpha
fuck
Shot
alone with
tonight?
anything that ain't true, and you'll have no problems. Plain and simple. I'm not playing these games no more. I'm not playing them. I'm not going to fucking be talked about in that way when they're lies. I'm not. There's no joking matter in this shit. Okay? Plain and simple. You want to joke at me? I don't care. You got enough to joke on me of my whole life, what I've done. The real stuff. But don't fucking, I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying, I'm not threatening you as if I was going to come there and I was going to fucking fly there and hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt you or anything. I will never do that. I'm saying,
Pineapple,
if you
just
continue
stop.
to show
Drop
that
it.
motherfucking shit,
Drop it.
lies,
We can move
I'm going to
on.
take it to YouTube. Plain and simple. And it probably just take that video down. Okay? I don't got no other resources to do that. I'm not going to do nothing as long as it stops. If you can't respect that, then you're just as dirtbag as him.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the truth.
Oh shit! The commissioner's Ricky Ballas from the Bamba.
When you lay down with fleas, you're gonna get. When you lay down with dogs, you're gonna get fleas, pal. I'm sorry. He's a dog. He's a fucking scumbag.
Yes.
You're not. He is.
Yes. So Alpha
That's all I
shot tonight, Commissioner. What's the plan?
That I don't know yet because I haven't talked to the Alpha yet.
Raven Nation. Why is
That's
that shit up on my
right.
screen? He does look like Ryan a young Lou Diamond Phillip, La Bamba.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I call him Ricky Ballas.
La Bamba.
Oh my fucking
I'm
God,
not
Rochi,
threatening
just
you,
let it go.
Stop saying I'm threatening you. I'm not threatening you. I'm letting you know fair warning where I'm at. That's not a threat. A threat is if you want to go. I'm not trying to do anything to you personally. But if all I ask
Trying
you,
to change the
if you
fucking
can't agree with me on this
subject
and
of
say that it's not right,
like he's
it's not
bringing
right
it
to do
back
that.
up.
He's defaming my reputation by associating me with that shit. It's untrue. You cannot go around on the internet and make lies like that. You cannot say that and think there's not repercussions. No one can go and say and really pound that I'm a pedo and say those things. It's people. There are idiots out there that fucking believe that shit. You understand? And it's a chain reaction. It could be nothing but bad for me. I could go to fucking be investigated, go to fucking prison for that shit. Because you think you just have no clue. Okay? You have no clue. Okay? I would never harm a kid, let alone my daughters. And that's not you, this is somebody else. They think it's funny. Making me a fascist and putting me in a group like that and doing that shit is not funny. I asked for that one thing to stop. And you want to fucking go and challenge me? If you do that, then it's going to be bad, okay? It's going to be bad because I will not stop until you're a memory, until you're gone from the YouTube. If you continue to back him on that, what's wrong? I'm being upfront with you. Fuck, man. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. He's got the mentality of Dabble Storian. This is what I'm fucking starting to believe. It's fucking sad,
alike.
man. You come in our fucking chat, we accept you, we befriend you, and you always want to motherfucking derail us. It's that simple. I'll fucking ban you and I'll have to deal with you. And then I'll watch and see what you're going to do with the fascist shit. And that'll be it. Plain and simple. I don't care. I don't care if you go and talk about me. I don't give a fuck. You call me every name in the book. I don't care. There's nothing you can do to hurt me. But when you lie on me, it's a problem. I'm not bullying you. It's common courtesy. Why would you want to associate with someone that does that shit to the people when you know it's wrong? Who's bullying you? I'm telling you, bullying would be toying with you and not fucking and not doing shit behind your back. I'm telling you, if you don't make him stop doing that shit that's not true, then because your channel, I'm gonna make you responsible for it. That's all I said. Fuck, man.
So you think you guys are gonna go far with Lamar Jackson, Commissioner?
Ooh,
I don't know. We got screwed Thursday night. You know you seen it.
You guys play again this Thursday?
Huh?
You guys play
No,
Thursday again?
we don't play it until Sunday.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn.
But that
Got 'em
game
on
Thursday
back-to-back
was
Thursdays?
it was a good game Thursday, but I think they cheated us out.
You guys, I think Kansas City just has y'all number.
They probably already took the video out. They showed a video saying they got it off my old YouTube channel. They associated me with that video. That's what was said. He probably already deleted it out. So I could sit here and scream, and he goes, "There's nothing there." Okay, he probably already fucking did that because he knows it was fucking. They were gonna play it and then get rid of it anyhow. That's what Rochi's been telling you. We'll play it. We'll get rid of it because he'll probably go say something, and then we won't have a problem. Okay. I don't
I've
care
not
what
taken
you say about
anything
me.
down.
Do not go and have him say that came off of my YouTube page. It didn't, and you know it didn't. So I would appreciate you retracting that. I mean, you want to be a part of the community. I feel that you're a stand-up guy and you're going to do things right. I don't question about doing anything on me. I don't care, just as long as it's something that I really happen or I really am. That's all I'm saying. And that's not asking a lot, man. If you can't work with somebody like that, then you're not being a team player with anybody. You're Rochi's bitch then. You're Rochi's bitch. You're just another outlet for Rochi and his crew and all the guys that they latch on to fucking. It's like what they did last year. They finally got someone to give them a platform, and look how they try to run with it. So that's all. I'm going to look at you as Rochi's bitch. If you can't see what I'm saying is 100% right, then you're just Rochi's bitch. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'll label you as Rochi's bitch. Plain and simple. Listen, man. The man made a statement. He found that on my old YouTube page. He had tied me. Listen, man. Whatever, man. I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. There's no more me talking about anything, okay? That's it.
Oh man.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
So, Commish, how long are you going to be in town for?
In town where?
When you come to Florida, you're coming back down in October, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you coming for a month for that trip? What's the
I
plan?
might be coming in way earlier. I might be coming the first week of October now. It
Oh,
depends.
shit.
It depends.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah.
You know you want them in town, Joey.
I might just fly in on the 3rd of October because it's cheaper.
He knows
Why
about
don't? So okay, let's ask you this, Juan. What would it take to have you move to Florida?
He lived here before.
Nah.
He won't leave his family. He won't leave his. Yeah, I respect that. He'll never leave his family.
Because when I come back home in November, I'll be moving downstairs to the apartment downstairs.
Fly back. So you planning to stay for a month?
Well,
If you're
we're gonna
flying
be
back in
gone.
November.
It
So, Joey,
depends.
you
It
don't
depends
have
on
to
if
take Juan
It
home.
depends on if I fly on the 3rd. And I
You
still
know everything, Ron.
my flight stay is still. I'm still sticking with the 13th, but it could be earlier.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know you're like family. You're welcome. I don't care.
Yeah.
Be sleeping on the floor. Oh my lord, bro. Drama in the morning. Gotta love it. Couldn't get a word in to try to squash
Nah,
this
but hey,
shit.
Lou, I'm taking New York Jets to win. Upset. Hold on. I got a
Oh,
bet
you
in.
want to go with the upset?
I put a $20 bet in to win 5,000 on New York to win.
Huh?
Upset the 49ers.
Oh, don't tell me you're back to this gambling shit on the football.
Of course, I won Friday night. I need
Oh.
players to do something. I got it.
Didn't I tell you gambling's bad? Didn't I tell you gambling's bad? You listen about drugs. You know drugs are bad, but no, you have to listen about gambling. The worst addiction you can have. Can't you take it from a guy that suffered his whole life for addictions? I give you this knowledge because it's bad. I was a worse gambler than I was a drug addict.
Hey, you know what you do, Juan? Now
What?
take another 20 and put that on San Francisco.
Oh, encourage. That's it. That's what you got. Go ahead. Encourage.
I got a couple more I gotta do before the game starts tonight.
That's what you do, bro. You know that if a
I'm
smart
not going to
gambler,
strike you, Rico. I told you up front. I will not strike you. I'm not about that. I don't believe in that. But if you leave me in a corner, I don't know other way how to get rid of Rochi. He just won't go away. This was a whole thing we did last year you weren't involved with. He won't go a fucking way. The guy just won't leave me alone. I'm tired of it.
we're
I
trying
gave
to
him
have
every
fun.
chance of the doubt to be act right, and he goes and does this stupid shit. He's a fucking moron. I'm not going to make it very clear. I'm not striking your channel. I asked you to take care of that one thing, and you're being like a fucking douche about it. That's all I ask. I'm not reporting anything. Oh, God. Fucking people. Just
Pineapple.
headed.
Let's just wash our hands with the situation, and let's just move forward.
That's it. People
That's
come to
it.
me and ask me to do not to do this. For example, Cupcake and I talk privately about something that he just, don't in joking around. Don't say that, please. I go, okay, you're right. I'm sorry, and I will never be again. I'll never joke about certain things about. Okay, I respect the fact that he came to me. It was an easy fix. You're making it difficult. You're bringing it to the table, and that's wrong. Acknowledge Rochi shouldn't be doing that or associating me with it. I don't care what he put. My name should not be in that sentence with that type of stuff. Because it's not true. That's all I ask. And you want to go fucking on and on and on and on. So, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know what you played, Pineapple. All I saw was the clip with you and Kahuna and Bobby Fran, and that's why I asked the commissioner if he was in on that particular bit.
I'm glad I didn't. It's funny. I should have called him yesterday and asked him, and I forgot about it. But I'm glad you did brought him to ask him because.
Yeah, because you know
truly,
what? It helps to clear up other parts.
Well, it makes me feel more like an asshole now because I really thought he, because he played it really good. It sounded like he fucking hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And he got flown pretty good.
I mean, Jesus.
Actually, matter of fact, I
had to go get some food.
I actually told you twice because you asked me that same thing in when
Yeah,
he was in Cooperstown, and I said no. It was
on
just
the road
playing
walking.
around.
I'm screaming. How the fuck am I going to remember that shit? That's why I'm saying I stand even more correct for that one thing with Kahuna. I'm sorry I said that.
You and Kahuna, I think your beef with Kahuna stems for the incident in the car.
That's what the truth, and I said that.
That's where
said, I'm okay with everything else going back because I was part of the work. I was part of the work.
You knew the work. You both acknowledged the work went bad. You guys also established that there was no money really, and even Kahuna said it yesterday. I tried to establish a paper trail, and that didn't work out.
Right, that's what I said. That I was telling the truth about the money. I didn't need nobody thinking I was. People already think I'm a thief, and my wife's a thief, and that's what I tried to tell them. This is bad because we just went through hell over $30 that I had nothing to do with. That I still paid back, but it was a nightmare. And people do not forget. They don't forget, and it brought up all that shit to give them the ammo again. And that's all I wanted to do. I'm glad. Like I said, I when you asked me what I thought of him, he handled himself like a true professional, like a gentleman. I was very impressed, and that's why I immediately said, Joe, you need to be correct and write him and apologize for the things that he's upset about because it was true. He was upset, and that's it. And even Bobby Fran handled it very well because Bobby Fran asked the question: did Joey get any backlash from this money thing? And I got a lot of backlash from it. But then he also said that if Joey can't, and other things, if Joey ain't got thick enough skin, then maybe he shouldn't poke the bear, which I have thick skin. It had nothing to do with it. I just shouldn't have been taking the full responsibility for 100% for the whole thing. That's all I was saying. I'm willing to take my part in everything. I will admit when I'm wrong. And he took care of it. So there's no more. Kahuna is a great guy. I've always liked him. Always thought highly of him. And if he comes back to the Alpha Shot Lounge, that'll be great. If he don't, then I wish him well. That's simple.
That's it. I mean, this has been the ongoing saga. I swear, I feel like we are on fucking General Hospital.
But people ain't gonna start on saying now, lose the worst choice you did, lose the sucks, and call.
You know what?
They don't know Lou. Why don't they get to know Lou first, and then they can make a decision.
They're gonna say what they want to say, regardless of what the fact. You got that. All these idiots they want to talk. That is what it is.
It's who you associate with. They don't like Grindle, and they don't like Luca Devine, so that's why they trash on you. That's why, which is wrong because I talked to Luke enough, and I met Grindle. Yes, Grindle even admitted it. He takes it sometimes too far. It's just the internet. I understand all that. But when I met the man, he was a gentleman. You understand? A different person.
Everyone's a different person when you meet them in real life.
Exactly. So as far as all that, I'll say that he respected me and he was a good person to talk to.
Gaseous, I think he's trying to get closer to the mic when he's speaking. That's why you see Joey in that weird angle.
Well, I don't know because it's just.
Don't worry, Joey, man. We need to get together this week. I come over real quick. Try to help you.
I'm about ready to shut this channel down, and that's it for now for a couple months. And I'll do it. I don't need this bullshit. Okay, I really don't.
No, Joe, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that.
I'm just ready to fold up right now because I don't need to be aggravated about nothing. I don't have to. I said I don't have to defend myself. I shouldn't have to defend myself for anything. I've told my entire life. There's nothing hidden. There's no secrets out there. I've talked about it before they did, and they're just so stupid to not realize he already opened book. I open booked everything. Everything. I never lied about nothing. You know what? I don't need this. I don't need to be treated not without respect. I've earned it.
Pineapple is offering, Joey, in between your streams, if you want to watch the Kahuna interview with me, you can point out anything I said which isn't fair.
Listen to me. I didn't say you said anything fair in the interview. I'm not talking about that. You did a wonderful job with Kahuna. I didn't question that. I just said that you were a little disappointed. I could that you guys was hoping that it was really my fault. That's all. My opinion is you were hoping that he was going to come and trash me
Okay,
hard.
so
That's all I'm saying. You did everything right, Kahuna. I was impressed. That's not the issue. I don't care about that.
the issue, Pineapple, if I get this correct, is Rochi saying inappropriate things about Joey, and he was he thought you were a little upset that it didn't go the way you wanted with Kahuna to bash Joey.
That's all I said. About that.
That's
I think
it.
your interview was outstanding. I think you did a great job. I just know Rochi especially was disappointed that Kahuna wasn't on the Joey trash bandwagon. That's all I'm saying. You were hoping he was going to say, yeah, I sent him the money. You were hoping that I was lying. I didn't lie.
Well, he
And
clarifies. He goes, "Look, okay, you are wrong. I wasn't disappointed. I enjoyed it." And he is saying, "Rochi is Rochi. I am equal."
Yes, I am. Okay. All right, so fine. So
Let's
if
move on
I'm
from this
so
already.
you're upset because I said that I thought you were disappointed. Wow, okay. Well, guess what? Then if you're saying you weren't, then I'm sorry, okay? But I don't think the interview was wrong at all. All my beef was that other shit. And I brought it to you, and you fucking want to keep going on about it. That's it.
His beef is mainly with Rochi and Rochi's choice of words.
I
Rochi
don't
is
know
your
how well you know
co-host.
Rochi. I know he's in over in you guys are from the same part of the world, okay? And I understand there's a bond there because you guys are both from England, okay? I understand that. That's respectable. But he's a dirtbag, scumbag. Trust me when I tell you.
Yes. And Juan, before you come to Florida, you better get a haircut, brother. You're looking rough, dog.
Fucking happy ass terrier.
He doesn't. Is there anything you want removed from that video? I don't think so.
No!
Right? No, there's nothing removed. It's just your co-host, which is Rochi, is a bad influence. Is all he's saying.
He just
He's a
the
scumbag.
timing with Hitler and the fascists and the say that came off my channel is such a fucking lie. And listen, I'm friends with Shuli, so he knows that shit. Even though Shuli, that's like a stab in the back for that. You understand? I know what he's trying to fucking do. He's trying to break me out of Shuli to fucking hate me. He thinks it'll never happen, Rochi. Never do you have the strength to break the bond I have with Shuli Egar. He's not. He's a seasoned professional. He knows it's the internet. He knows you're a scum. Trust me. He knows who the scumbags are.
I would assume Shuli would get with you before making any decisions.
All I'm
Joey.
saying, I don't want to be tied down. Shuli's Jewish, and I don't need them to fucking put me in that class with that. He's my friend. Even joking, I wouldn't do that.
And Mason, Grindel and Luke are actually decent people once you get to know them. I can't speak on Rob Saul. Rob Saul looks like a fruit booter, so
Am I wrong?
it is what it is.
With everybody? Even I made peace with Rob Saul. What you people think of Rob Saul and Grindel is not my business. I don't have to be their best friends, but I don't want no static with them. You understand? I don't need that setback.
From what I've known of Luke, me and Jim have had our differences, but even we have mended defenses and been doing this shit for fucking 14 years. Like, people have their ups and downs. From what I've known of Luke, Luke is a decent family man who got dragged through the mud by a crippled donkey donk. So it is what it is. Move on. Let shit go. Now we have the commissioner here for a few more minutes. Let's have some fun. Let's break the man.
That's right.
Let's get the man talking. Get him flowing.
But I'll tell you what, though, Lou. I had a good night Friday night, actually. I did Saquon Barkley for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But I did Christian Watkins for a touchdown. Who else was it? Hold on, I go back onto my thing because I pulled it up. And AJ
Jordan
Brown
Love
for a
getting
touchdown.
hurt.
And I did AJ Brown for a touchdown. I put a $5 waiver and I paid out $600.
Boy, so you like to take chances, huh?
I take chances anyway. Just like I'm taking another chance. Well, I lost yesterday. So I got to redeem myself, go back with a nice game.
Boy.
Like,
You
I'm
all
doing
you know
Christian
why?
McCaffrey touchdown. I'm doing
You know why I say you have a chance? Because Aaron Rodgers is that dude when he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he doesn't get hurt, they should be okay.
Yeah, 49ers are also a good team, and I know their defense is good too. So I don't know if
Are you
how
playing
good.
fantasy football? Or are you
Yeah,
just taking bets?
I do fantasy and also got my FanDuel shit that going I put to win. So
Um, Mason says Shaquan, Jefferson, and Lamar going to take me to the ship in fantasy football. Not Lamar. Let's see. I
Lamar
mean,
still got some
it's
stuff
just
to work out. We need another wide receiver in Baltimore. We need
it's,
Devontae
no,
Adams.
it's just week one. It's just week one. Let's see how
Yeah,
everything
but we
shapes
have
out.
no. Yeah, that was just the first game, but that was a good game. But our next two games, you see our schedule?
What's your schedule?
We go play Sunday against Oakland. Then next Sunday we go to Dallas.
You should beat Oakland.
I'm nervous about the
I don't think
Cowboys game.
Oakland's tough yet. Now the Cowboys is a different story. It's all
Yeah,
depending what Cowboy team you get. I mean, you believe they gave Dak 231 million guaranteed?
that was crazy. How about your boy Tyreek Hill yesterday? God.
Ain't my boy, but it's kind of fucked up what happened to him.
Yeah,
These fucking cops are ridiculous. Like, how don't you know who's who? But whatever.
I heard,
You know,
I heard some of them been placed on administrated
leave.
right now until the investigation's over.
They won't get in trouble.
Yeah,
You're
they
the star,
won't.
so you've been ISO'd by yourself, dog.
Nah, I won't be on the screen like that. I'll look rough. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, we go
Blame the
that same
boss
route.
because he's doing these boxes. He's having fun
Yeah,
behind the scenes. Or
he's got to
maybe Mencia's
calm.
having fun.
No, it's probably him. He's calming his nerves down.
Yeah, he needs to calm down. But we gave him a proper show. We'll be back today at 2:30 and tonight at 10:05 for the
Yes,
Alpha
sir.
Shot
We'll be
Lounge.
back at 2:30. I'll be back at 10:05.
Hey, I mean, if you want to join us today at 2:30 to watch Joey eat some spam, you can.
No, sorry. I got things to do for my show. Starts at 10:00, and I gotta call Mrs. C about 7:00 to go over some stuff. So
Okay. And then tomorrow we'll be back in the morning, and with the members live stream, we'll have hopefully all the panelists from the shows joining us. But we shall see. Thanks for tuning
yeah.
in. Yeah, Joey is eating spam today. Get those dollars ready. Get those dollars ready.
Spam.
Yeah. It's become a new running bit. Watch Joey eat something on the Monday busting balls that he doesn't like to eat. But thanks, people, for tuning in, and we'll be back later today. God damn it.